Yeah. Shout out everybody in the chat this morning, baby. Step on that like button, share the live. Let them know where we at, chat. You see the goddamn title. You see the title, chat. Bryce Young's fifth year option getting mixed reviews, chat, from a lot of people. Not just from the Carolina Panther fan base, chat, but from a lot of different people, chat. A lot of different media outlet, lot of different sources, chat. Yeah. We getting mixed reviews on Bryce Young's fifth year option being picked up, and I don't like that. You would think that every goddamn Carolina Panther fan would be in line with Young Nine. You know what I mean? And it's just showing me that we not. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's popping with y'all, man? Talk to me this morning. Yeah, I see y'all in the chat talking this shit. Shout out Logan Allen. How you feeling this morning? Donna B in the chat already. Shout out Wallace the drummer. Kenny S locked in. Big Snow. What's popping? Shout out Nasty. Yeah. Nasty in the chat. Relax and talk sports. What up? Shout out Dacho. D Cash in this bitch. Earl Locklear. Choppy 71. What up with you? SC Panther Boy 803. Say yeah. Man, y'all already know the vibes. Chat. Stop playing games. Shout out Antonio McClinhan, Ken 88, Blood Sports in this bitch. Say, get in here, man. Hey, look here, man. I was coming. My fault, though, chat. My fault. My bad about the delay. Shout out Cool Kev 88. Where the fuck you been, thug? Shout out Miss Cool in this bitch. Say quarterbacks. Say our QB is ranked at the bottom of the league. He say, what did y'all expect? Cool Kev, I need to know how you feel about Bryce Young now. Now you need to spit it out. Shout out Miss Cool in the chat. Ellis in the chat. Say, what up, Panther Nation, man? We locked in. King James say Unc is late. No, sir, I am not late. Yeah, I done told you that. Say we need to make a move for Devin Lloyd. SC Panther Boy 803. What up with you? Shout out Mike Platt. What up, thug? Your money, yeah, you get ready to get paid, nigga. You just stand still. Y'all stand by. Shout out Hoopla TV, Kenny S and this bitch, Blood Sports again. Shout out Pelican Nola. Here we go. Say Rico is coming to the New Orleans Saints. Take his ass. You can have him. Shout out SC, Panther Boy. Yeah, you can damn sure have him. Shout out Rashad Ali. What up with you? Shamel Felton in the chat. Where you been at, nigga? Carolina Blue 843. What's poppin'? Shout out Logan Allen again. Who else we got in here? Cigar Music. Yeah. Shout out Johnny in the chat. He say, let's go get Max Crosby. I'd rather not. Shout out Brando Blanco. Say Cam gave us 8.5 season. Bryce already gave us 3. Say pay the man. That's our QB1. No doubt about it. Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel. But, a lot of Panther fans say Bryce ain't earned it yet. Yeah. My question is who the fuck they think they are to say Bryce ain't earned it yet. Shout out Dominique in the chat. What up with you, gangster? It's the young thug right there. Young thug Dominique in the chat. Hell yeah, I fuck with him hard, chat. Fuck with him hard. Just know that. Shout out everybody in here, chat. Dominique say, what up, Panther Nation? Yeah, talk to my thug. Let them know what we doing, chat. What's today? Today is, in fact, Throw Money Thursday, chat. Stop goddamn playing. Light this screen up. If you ain't done it yet, make sure you jump in the Cash App. Always support the content. Let's get into some content, chat, though. Yeah. This is the Charlotte Observer, chat. Fellas sitting around talking about the Panthers and what Bryce Young. They had a lot to say, to be honest with y'all. These fella had a lot to say about what's going on in Carolina, to be honest, Chad. So we'll see exactly what they feel like the Carolina Panthers should be doing. Now, this is again, Chad, the Charlotte Observer, so you know it's something. Stay right there. Yeah, yeah, you got names that y'all done seen in here on this panel right here. I think that's who we got right there. You got Mike K, the guy, he works for the Charlotte Observer. You got Scott Fowler, who also works for the Charlotte Observer. And this young kid here, he done been around the stadium before. This guy here looking like a young goddamn what's his name? Woody Harrelson. Yeah, he looking like a young Woody Harrelson. But yeah, Chad, let's hear what they had to say about Bryce Young's extension, fifth year option, Chad. And again, Bryce Young fifth year option is getting mixed reviews. That's what I will say. Let's go, Chad.
Welcome to another edition of Processing Blue, where yes, we indeed process blue for you. Yeah. I'm Alex Zello, and I'm joined by two Charlotte Observer superstars. Yeah. We got Carolina Panthers beat writer Mike K here, as well as columnist Scott Fowler. And y'all, we're recording this 2 days since the conclusion of the Panthers season, after the Panthers lost to the Rams 34-31 in what was just a special environment, atmosphere in Bank of America Stadium. We're going to get into
and that's one thing that I feel like every Carolina Panther is saying in unison, Chet. That might have been the most electric game that, as a Panther fan, they attended. Now, now again, Chet, I've never seen the Bank. I've never seen shit. I mean, just Charlotte like that. Not around the Carolina Panthers, Chet. Not how I seen it this weekend. I'm sorry. I've been thinking all goddamn week. Win. And Chet, never. It was never, because I remember NFC Championship, it was ice on the ground, Chet. Which did a lot of people didn't travel to Charlotte that weekend. But this past Saturday, Chet, yeah, everybody and their mama was in Charlotte Saturday, man. Yeah. If not at the stadium, they was around the stadium. And not around the stadium, they was around the surrounding areas of the stadium. It was just something that me personally, Chad, as a Panther fan, I don't remember. I don't recall it, Chad. I can't remember it like that. But let's get back to it.
A whole bunch of fun stuff. We're going to talk about Jalen Coker. Mike, you know how much I love that conversation. We're going to talk Dan Morgan and his press conference that we just sat through. But let's start here with the news of the day. Panthers general manager Dan Morgan told reporters on Tuesday that the team will pick up Bryce Young's fifth-year option. This will keep the number one overall pick in the 2023 NFL draft in Carolina through 2027. So that means that he'll finish out his rookie contract in 2026 and then receive, according to over the cap projections, about $26.5 million in 2027 if all that remains unchanged. Scott, let's start with you, man. A couple weeks ago, you went on this podcast and you said that it would be financially prudent for the Panthers to pick up Bryce's fifth-year option. When you heard that from Dan today, were you surprised that it happened so early? I mean, the deadline's in May. Or were you pretty...
Now, mind y'all, Chad, this is Scott Fowler he's talking to. You know, a Carolina Panther insider. Let's just call him what he is. Look, if you look behind him, he got the Ray Caruth story on his wall and all that shit. He's a Carolina Panther insider. And for him not to, let's say, or have a mixed feeling on Bryce Young's fifth-year option, Chad, is interesting. Let's hear what he had to say.
Much like, this is what I expected.
Well, I guess I didn't expect him to say it that very moment when he did, but I'm glad they didn't drag it out. This was something that had to happen. It made complete sense. It would have only made sense and been surprising, really, if they had not done it. So doing it now just sort of relieves that question from still being out there a little bit. Mike's, I think, reported that was very much expected to happen. And this has really been, this conversations we've been having it for months. So it is not a surprise. What I will say is it was solidified for sure in that playoff game. And I'll just mention that briefly before we go to Mike. But having covered all the Panthers home games over all these years, I will say that was top 3 environment all time, I would think, out there. Cam Newton with the pounding the drum and the Panthers staying in the game and making fans have something to cheer about. 2 of my own sons were at that game in the stands and just had a blast, even though that they didn't, Panthers didn't win because it was such a spectacular environment. So I think they're going into the offseason on a little bit of a high. And this Bryce Young news to me continues that. I do not expect him to play.
And I'm definitely going into the offseason with a fucking high. Yeah, amazing high. Now, I don't know if he's getting ready to say he don't expect Bryce to play on the 5th-year option, which I don't expect that neither, Chad. Now, the 5th-year option is just the glitter, if you will. But Bryce ain't playing on that 5th year. He won't play on it. Nah, hell no. Nah. Yeah, Bryce will hold out before he played for $26 million. Y'all know that, don't you? Y'all do know that, don't you? But let's get back to it. Yeah, that's years away, though. That's still 2 years out.
Under that 5th-year option, of course. If he has another good year, certainly would expect the contract to be extended. But this does give them more runway. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I think this just talks about the resolve that this front office has. I think they're not guys that just kind of do things half-baked for the most part. I had heard rumblings as early as November that this was going to happen. It was just a matter of when they were just going to officially announce it. And I think the buy-in from Morgan and Tillis and Canales, they really didn't have an option here. Bryce Young, while he has not been great, has been good enough as the first overall pick from 2023 to get this extension, or excuse me, this option picked up. I'm pretty sure since the options existed, no quarterback taking first overall has had the option declined. So basically, you either have to be terrible enough to make that decision easy, or you have to be passable or better to have it picked up. As Scott brought it up, this is smart money. Financially, he's set to make half of what Brock Purdy averages on his contract in 2027. And if you told me that I could have a guy who led a team to the playoffs, albeit with an 8-9 record, for half the cost of Brock Purdy, I'd say cool. That works. It's also a negotiating chip. Having that 5th-year option helps you negotiate against a contract extension. And right now, I'd argue that Bryce Young has not earned a long-term contract extension to make him one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the league.
But see, that's what I'm saying, Mike K. Mike fucking K. Yeah, you don't feel like that. You feel like Bryce ain't done enough to deserve a fucking major contract extension. But I do. Whether you say it's in years or whether you say it's in money or guaranteed money. I don't give a fuck. Bryce Young deserves to be here. I mean, again, chat, yeah, a lot of y'all think, tell them Donna B, it's Throw Money Thursday. I don't know what else to tell them. Light the screen up, jump in the Cash App, chat. What we doing? Where the love at? Hey, look, we will be celebrating the birthday tomorrow night, chat. Make no mistake about that. We're going to have a nice little turn up for the birthday, chat. I'll take a couple shots with y'all tomorrow night. Outside of that, I ain't going to overdo shit. Cool Kid say, he ain't done enough to get no big money. Well, that's what I'm saying, Cool Kid. Big money. That's the question. The money. Now, I'm not saying you pay Bryce $55-60 million a year. No, sir. I say he's a $40 million a year quarterback. So if you times that by what? Let's say Bryce get a 5-year extension at $40 million. Shit, that's a 2-year deal. I mean, a $200 million deal there. See, it really don't matter how you slice it. Shit, if you gave him a 5-year extension, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be $200 million on their contract. That's why I say you do that shit now. That's why I say you do it now, chat. Shout out my guy Carolina Blue 843. Say throw money Thursday, goddammit. There it is. There it is. Don't let him be the only one, chat. Somebody match him. Somebody match him. Let's get back to the content, chat. Yeah, these guys, I told y'all, Bryce Young contract getting mixed reviews, chat, and not only just from the fan base, chat, it's getting mixed reviews from Carolina Panther inside. God damn. Let's go, chat.
League. So what you do is you just extend the tryout. You extend the runway of watching him play. And I think there was no other option. This was it. And they knew it as probably early as the first Rams game, that this was the option they were going to take.
Yeah. You say that there's no other option for Bryce, and I largely agree with that. But Dan Morgan does have a lot of decisions hanging in the balance this offseason, and he addressed a lot of that in his press conference's end of season media availability on Tuesday, which all three of us were at. We're going to go around the room and get everyone's take on their number one takeaway from Dan Morgan's press conference. I'll start. This might not be the most pressing thing, but I think that if you really want to boil down to what is the splashiest part of this Panthers offseason, at least for right now, it is what are the Panthers going to do with this running back room? Rico Dowdle had over 1,300, nearly 1,400 scrimmage yards.
I'm going to stop that right there, because really, though, we really don't give a fuck what the Panthers do with Rico Dowdle, chat. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, Rico is gone. Shout out everybody in the chat. Double tap my screen, chat. Shut a line for me. Who's smoking today, guy? Now, who rolling one? Yeah, who lighting their goddamn green thing up, chat? Yeah, talk to me. Shout out Donna B in the chat, man. Donna, how you feeling? Shout out Donna B. Arthur Brown say, what up, Unc? Let his ass go. Bye, Rico. That's what it is. That's what it is. You know Rico will cuss your ass out if he see you say that on Twitter. So. Yeah, Rico lost it. Yeah, Rico went off on the nigga for saying he could get out of Carolina. Soft ass niggas, man. You can see the soft niggas, man. Yeah, you can see them niggas that can't control themselves. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, you got an image to uphold, sir. Talking shit to a nigga on Twitter. I mean, god damn. I mean, niggas, I don't know what to say about Rico. He mad because he didn't he didn't have no good game. He ain't had no good games. He had bullshit games to finish the season out, especially in the last 9 weeks. Last 9 weeks for Rico was horrendous. Bad enough for him not even to get another goddamn contract. But I'll let y'all answer that. You know, I don't want these motherfuckers thinking I'm fucking their money up. You know, a motherfucker told me I was fucking his money up a couple years back. Yeah, I had to laugh at that shit. God damn, I'm fucking your money up, cuz? How? How am I fucking your money up, dog? Shout out Gerald Stick Jones. He say, Seeker say, bye, Rico. Pass first offense now. That's what it should have been in the first play. But it's all right, though. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about it. You know what I mean? I'm extra excited for next year. So, yeah. I was thinking earlier, chat, about next season. And since we are talking about Bryce, and I was saying to myself, what's a way that Bryce could actually, digress or regress next season? And to be honest, chat, I only came up with one answer. There was only one way Bryce could, regress next season. And that's due to the motherfucker missing games. That's it. That's the only way Bryce will fall off next year, if he miss a bunch of goddamn games, like due to injury or something. which I doubt that'll happen. Because us as Panther fans know Bryce Young is a tough son of a bitch, Chad. We know that. Yeah, we definitely know that, Chad. Double tap my screen, shut it live. We just getting started. Where y'all been at? Fuck y'all been at? Light the screen up, Chad. Shut it live for me. Say, can't wait to see Brooks. His highlights are tough. Fuck a highlight, man. Y'all act like, you saw them same Jonathan Brooks highlights when we drafted his motherfucking ass. Nigga ain't done shit in the league, man. The boy ain't done a goddamn thing in the league. So until he does, I'ma stay away from Jonathan Brooks.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to
he's
the QB
able to
School.
prove himself. You feel me? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Double tap my screen. We finna get into some more content, chat. That's what we finna do. Finna get into some more. Some more content. Double tap the screen, chat. Y'all do know nigga did QB School covered Bryce Young's performance in the playoff game, chat, and we damn sure getting ready to react to it. Shout out Big Robert Foxworth, lighting that screen up, say Rico can ride out. We have plenty of backs to replace him. Bryce will be the MVP next season. Bet that. I wouldn't bet on that. Yeah, man, I'm not betting that, but I would say that I wouldn't see why Bryce doesn't have an opportunity to be. But I'm not betting that he will be. Yeah, I don't think that's a smart bet, sir. Shout out Robert. Shout out Rashad Ali. Robert say I am. Well, who you betting it on? Who you betting it with? And what you putting on it, $10? Shout out Gip Eastwood. Say he got highlights with the Panthers from last season. He got man, that motherfucker ain't got no highlights with the Panthers, man. That ain't no goddamn highlight. You know what that's called, Gip? That's called a sample size. A very small sample size. That's what that's called. Talk about highlights with the Panthers. Nah, he ain't got no damn highlights with the Panthers. He ain't got no motherfucking highlight with the Panthers, chat. I don't want to hear that shit. Now, let's get into Bryce Young and what he was able to do Saturday, chat. Now, look at this. What kind of defense was the Rams? Look at all this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 men in the box. Damn near. Because Bryce was under center. Let's look at this.
Weekend, 4th and 1, first drive, power pass, no. Little scramble drill, no.
Remember that play on 4th down? Wasn't nothing there. I just looked at it. Wasn't a goddamn thing there. Watch it again, chat. It wasn't shit there, chat, on that first play.
Before we dive into the video, a quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon. Little scramble drill, no.
Game, it wasn't nothing there. Watch,
Weekend,
let's pick it up.
4th and 1, first drive.
Stop it right there. Who open, chat? Who's open for Bryce Young? Because Bryce is on his back foot, like, right. Maybe this guy should have turned around. This tight end here, because Bryce is kind of looking him. He's looking here at Tech coming across field, and he's looking at this tight end pushing the seam. But hell, wasn't nothing open because this guy right here is still in Bryce's throwing lane. And Bryce tried to throw it to Tech on this post route here. This guy cut that off. He'll undercut that route right here. This linebacker here.
Power pass.
See? Because Bryce was flushed out the pocket. Now Bryce is looking upfield. I know he sees Tech. He sees Tommy. He see Tommy Tremble. Now the Tommy Tremble, he could have threw that ball to Tremble. Yeah, he could have threw it to Tremble right out here. He could have hit Tremble.
No.
Look, he wanted to though. He wanted to throw that bitch, but he tucked it. But maybe because of this congestion. Both of these niggas, Bryce throw that ball. This guy could undercut it. Oh, yeah, it's just a lot going on. Maybe he should have threw back across his body because Mitchell Evans was wide open. Let me see what happened. Let me see what happened here. Let's check Mitchell Evans on this play. Let's see what happened.
Even more Quarterback School content. Hop over there, join, become a member. I really do appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get into it. Bryce Young, the Panthers, playoffs, wild card weekend, 4th and 1, first drive, power pass, no. Little scramble drill, no. So I think it's fair to talk about the design. I'm fine with the aggressiveness here, middle of the field, great.
Yeah, I don't like the design.
Don't necessarily love power pass. Certainly don't love the execution here. Have a route
That's
issue.
the
have
same
a scramble
shit.
drill execution
That's
issue.
the same play we ran in San Francisco Monday night on the goal line, check. And then, but Bryce ultimately ended up trying to throw it to the back of the end zone to the tight end. Yeah, this is a short down red zone pass that they call. This is what this is. Because I seen this play again ran against the 49ers Monday night. Why?
This video.
It's the
Bryce
same
Young,
play,
the Panthers.
This is how they lined up at the 49ers game on the goal line. And Bryce ended up throwing that pick on the back pylon, on the back line. This is the same exact play right here.
Playoffs, wild card weekend, 4th and 1, first drive, power pass, no.
And you see how bad Chuba missed that block? Chuba can't block, Chad. Chuba's not a good blocker at all. Watch Chuba on this play.
Hop over there, join, become a member. I really do appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get into it. Bryce Young, the Panthers, playoffs, wild card weekend.
Watch Chuba.
4th and 1, first drive.
See that? See how Chuba just whiffed this block? Yeah, as soon as Bryce looked up, this big nigga already on his ass because Chuba whiffed the goddamn block. That shit's terrible. It's little shit like that, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. We talk about Bryce all we want, but what about the niggas around him, Chad? Chuba ain't shit neither. You would think Chuba had got better, at least a little better, but he hasn't. No. Watch him, Chad. That motherfucker Chuba just ain't getting up off the ground. Ain't make no contact with nobody. Watch him again.
This video, let's get into it. Bryce Young, the Panthers, playoffs, wild card weekend, 4th and 1, first drive, power pass,
stupid ass motherfucker.
Little scramble drill, no. So I think it's fair to talk about the design. I'm fine with the aggressiveness.
Watch Chuba again, Chad. Watch him miss the block.
Don't necessarily love power pass. Certainly don't love the execution here.
He didn't even smell the man.
Have a scramble drill execution issue. Have a blocking issue. We got issues all over the place.
Yeah, that was a blocking issue. Yeah, that was a blocking fucking issue all over the place. Yeah, you can't say that about Bryce. 4th down. Maybe the play calling wasn't no good. But again, Chad, it goes to execution. You got to execute the play call.
So first here, let's just talk about what I think the intent of this play is. So we're going to go hard play action right here. This play essentially is...
It was not hard play action. Bryce Young didn't even use a play action fake on that.
Fullback coming up and bluffing the end man on the line of scrimmage. Like he's going to block him, and then he's into the flat. That's one. The second part of this play is the back comes hard off of that bluff and cuts the edge defender with his inside shoulder on the edge's outside quad. So right there, we got to get him down with a cut block. That doesn't happen. The next thing here is from a condensed formation, you're almost always going to have a corner. And then on the backside here, here's the choice for me. On 4th and short, I prefer a more traditional shallow because it shows up here as the number 2 quicker. So 1 to 2. If you run any iteration of like an over, like on a naked or a keeper, it just takes longer to show up. And because the quarterback oftentimes is just reversing out and looking to throw this thing 1, 2, it's got to show up faster. So again, I don't love this route not showing up faster. So what you do is, there it is, 1, 2, and that's it. Now, if it's not there, as you bleed out here on the scramble drill, this flat, normally on a scramble drill to the sideline, if you're in the flat, you want to hard sell like you're going up the field, 2 hard steps, and come down with some room on the sideline inside the side hash, catching it going this way. That just doesn't happen. So we've got all these things going against us on 4th and short early in this game. Watch the bluff, non-existent. Like it just doesn't. Now maybe they don't teach it that way. They're the only team ever in the league to not teach it that way. So he just
he didn't even look. The tight end didn't even chip this motherfucker. He ran over. Look at Bryce looking at him like, God damn, cuz, do your job. Do your fucking job. The nigga didn't even block the tight end, Chad. He was supposed to chip it. The tight end was supposed to chip the edge right here and didn't release. He didn't do that. He just released. And that Chuba looking like, oh shit.
Runs, the cut sucks. Now we've got to go. So the flat's not there. This route is what I'm calling a tweener. It's not showing up fast enough. It's not there. Now we get to the sideline on the scramble drill. Right here, you got to hard sell this up and come back hard with some room on the sideline. He goes slow and he stops his feet. So he doesn't know where he is on the sideline. You got to keep coming back here. Keep coming back. You can't stop your feet because that allows the defender to come make a play on the ball.
Yeah,
now
that's a fact.
So you have all those things go sideways. You get no bluff. You get no cut. You get the backside route not showing up. And you get the scramble drill taking an L on the sideline. Damn. Next one here, 3rd and long, empty, 3x2. We're going to throw it to 4 down here to the bottom. McMillan can play, man. This is a hell of a route. Everything except the throw. Got to give our guy a chance there. Absolutely have to give our guy a chance.
Yeah, what you mean? Bryce
Right
put that bitch.
Dalton,
Hey, look, they said got to get a guy a chance. That was not a bad
route not
throw
showing
for
up,
Bryce.
and you get the scramble drill taking an L on the sideline. Damn. Next one here, 3rd and long, empty, 3x2. We're going to throw it to 4 down here to the bottom. McMillan can play, man. This is a hell of a route. Everything except the throw. Got to give our guy a chance there. Absolutely have to give your guy a chance. Right in front of Dalton. He can't believe it. Looks like maybe even a little signal there. Ball up and down, probably a little flat, but you can't leave it up there forever because you got the safety over there hunting. But if you're willing to throw this route on 3rd and longish, this is not ideal leverage. But we end up coming up here and he wins on this quick little move on the double move. I think the decision is fine. It's everything except the throw. And again, you could always make the argument to me that it's going to be a hell of a lot harder making this throw from your toes than with a good base. But he's proven he can make this throw. And he makes this throw later in the game. But I think it's worth appreciating. Just watch the route down here from McMillan. Got him. And again, if you didn't throw this, so let's just pretend you didn't throw this fade down here to the bottom. Where do you want the ball to go, coach? This is not a first down. Maybe if you got all the way back across to number 5, but that's no guarantee either. There's not a lot of separation out there. So I think he makes the right decision. We just don't hook it up. And again, got no problem being aggressive on 3rd down. Got a chance for a big play, explosive. Just a little bit more air and give your guy a chance. Next one here, 1 of 2 sacks on the day. This is a laugher. Like, there's nothing you can do if you're Bryce Young. There's absolutely nothing you can do here.
God damn, where the fucking O-line was that Saturday?
Some iteration of like a naked keeper on off counter action.
Who the fuck was that on? Who was that on? I got to see it.
And when you don't block the shade on the center, 95, and he just got a free run at the quarterback, he doesn't even know he's there.
Fuck? Ain't nobody blocked. Nobody blocked. Look at number 85. Yeah, why the fuck was he even starting Saturday? 85 killed us, Chet.
Normally on these naked keepers, the quarterback is responsible for the edge that he's going to. So the easiest way to think of it, and it gets a little bit complicated when you start pulling guys, but the easiest way to think of it is the quarterback is responsible for the edge defender that we are booting to. So oftentimes you'll hear me say, fake this and come out with depth to negotiate the edge. Worst case scenario, come out here. You almost always have something in the flat, something to the corner, and something in the over. But when you don't block this guy, when you don't block the A-gap defender and he can just run straight and tackle you, you have no idea he's even there. Now, I think the easy thing to do is say, hey, the guard is wrong here. I really think it's the tackle that's wrong. And they should probably be leaving one of these 2 defenders. Again, most teams would leave the widest defender and the tight end would be down here. Some teams push out and leave the true edge with the guy with his hand on the ground. Whatever it is, this ain't it, right? This is no chance quarterbacking. That's to start a series in the playoffs.
Yeah. That's why we went down 14-0.
It can't.
Because niggas wasn't ready to play around Bryce.
Cannot happen.
What? Look at these niggas. Yeah, this big stupid mother. Who was the center? K Mays? Oh my God. Everybody blocking one guy. They look at all these damn black jerseys and one guy, not 1, 2. At least one of these guys, 3. And man, this nigga is blocking this nigga. It's like they ran from number 95. Nobody wanted to block him. Watch, Chad. No, look. The center The center, when K-Mays snaps this ball, he going straight in here. Which means the guard here, who is that? Is that Brady? Who the fuck is that?
Booting to the right, not very often.
That sorry ass motherfucker right there. That ain't K-Mays.
Do you see this kind of technique from a right tackle? So maybe he's supposed to be coming down. We don't know who's supposed to do it. We do know someone's in the wrong, and you cannot play quarterback like this. Damn.
That was Big 50, sorry ass. That's who that was, Big 50. That's Big 50 right there. Yeah, ain't had no business being on the field Saturday, chat. Look, oh yeah, this is Big 50 right here. He the one. He was wrong on this. Big 50 ass was wrong on this. He got Bryce Young sacked like a bitch.
Only they know who's wrong. I think you could easily do the math and say, oh, the right guard should probably block this guy. And you might be right.
Yeah, he
you could
should
also say,
have.
hey, we're booting to the right. Not very often do you see this kind of technique from a right tackle. So maybe he's.
Yeah, Chad. I'm just showing y'all what happened. They broke it down on what happened with Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers Saturday. He say Marcus say somebody fucked up. Yeah, you see it. You see it. That was Big 50. Yeah, it was, Chad. That Big 50 clumsy ass. He said he had no business playing, Chad. He had no business playing. Say is another chip. It's another clip. Big 50 getting bullied. Well, he shouldn't have played Saturday. Yeah, these niggas be wanting to get back and shit, but end up costing us. Say he was too busy drinking Michelob's. Yeah, Big 50 hurt us with his soft ass. We shouldn't have played him. Yeah, we shouldn't have played him, Chet. Hey, Chet, if you ain't jumped in my Cash App yet, do it, Chet. Stop playing games. Cash App in the ticker. Make sure you support the content. If you ain't lit the screen up yet, do it, Chet. Say he was too busy drinking them fucking Michelob's. Yeah, he say Big 50 had a rough day. Yeah. But at the wrong time, though.
He's supposed to be coming down. We don't know who's supposed to do it. We do know someone's in the wrong, and you cannot play quarterback like this. Damn. Next one here, another third down. This time we're going to hit the slot.
And nigga said, damn.
Choice route down here to the bottom. Love it. Coker doing his thing. A really nice job here, moving that nickel star defender.
See, that's one of the bread and butter routes that Ted McMillan has been running all year. Now Bryce is throwing Coker in the mix.
I would classify this as brackety. So there's a lot to like here as far as the design, but at the end of the day, this is a one-on-one, and Coker's just working leverage. So if we're looking down here to the bottom of the screen, and I'm calling this brackets, so these three have these two. And usually you can tell some sort of choice or option route by the little skip off. So he's going to skip off, get in the wake of the number one. Hopefully that's going to make the star or nickel defender have to pick an edge. So if he stays inside, oftentimes you'll see this guy come up, work out. If he jumps outside of the number two, that's when you get that in-breaker right there. So again, you're just working. At the end of the day, it's leverage off 37 here in the slot. The other part about it from a design perspective that makes this so open to the inside is because the number three, the back, is working to the opposite side. That will often take the mic or the middle of the three linebacker types. Here are the three linebacker types. He's going to match to the back. So he's going to stay over there as opposed to a traditional quarters where he's kind of dropping to the hook. Now all of a sudden he's in that curl flat and that mic becomes much more of an issue. So if he's not an issue and he's matching to the number three, that creates this space so that when we come inside on that little choice route, we've got a lot more space to go get that first down. So it's all those things working together with the design to get the leverage, the hookup, the execution, and it's a really nice first down. And we got to start rolling here. So this is a nice job being able to trust your guy to win one-on-one in space with the design. Again, watch the middle of the linebacker types too. He's going to hold to the back, move just a little bit. We've got all the space to the field. First down. Next one here, another third down, third medium to longish. We're going to end up hitting the number two up top on a little like pivot hitch turnaround. This is a cool little design.
Yeah, and it's wide open. It's wide. Well, shit, we got a couple. Look at this. Look at this. Like right here. Look at the open players in this design, chat. Like if I show y'all this steal shot, look at the field and look at the open Carolina Panthers. Count them out. Got Leggett streaking, which I wouldn't throw it to him if I'm Bryce, because he ain't gonna make the catch. But of course, I think you got another wide receiver who's look. You see this safety. The safety back is to this wide receiver. If this is either Ted or Jalen Coker, so this wide receiver has leverage on this guy. Yeah, he's ready to play this route, but you got Chuba Huber, he's wide open, and of course Bryce is just going to take this little comeback route right here.
Versus, a semi non-traditional
For
here
easy
as far as what
first
the
down.
shell is pre-snap, but this is a nice job from Bryce Young, just taking the underneath throw. They're going to give it to you. Don't force it. I think you could talk yourself into throwing really anyone to our left here on the 3-by-1 formation. They're kind of all available. We got a little double move going to our right by the number 1. Could you rip it right on the logo to that inside crosser? Probably. But I like the fact that we're willing to take the completion underneath, get the ball out of our hands. We've had some pass pro issues already. The ball's coming out quickly. There are things open down the field, but if you can get the ball out of your hand, get it out quickly, put more stress on the defense, you can see there's a unique shell here as far as what I would classify as like
see how these defenses is playing Bryce Young. See how the Rams playing Bryce Young? That's because they respect him. Last time they played Bryce cut their ass up. Now, look how they play. They got 3 high shell on Bryce Young. They don't want nothing going over the top.
So who knows what this is going to be? You're going to come up here. We're going to run what I'm going to call this interior basic. Here's that little pivot or gather or hitch for the first down. And then we're going to run, basically it ends up being like 2 ins up top. Down here to the bottom, it looks like a double move, a little hitch and go. So could you go here? Probably. This is certainly a first down also. This is going to be there. We just don't have time to hold on to this deep shot down the field. So again, play this thing out up top from inside out, 3 to 2 to 1. So right here, again, that non-traditional look here. Who knows what's happening? They end up just dropping, and it kind of plays like traditional Tampa.
Yeah, they dropped all 3 of them motherfuckers. They don't want nothing beating them over the top. See, Chad, a lot of defenses go play Bryce like that. They go fear Bryce as a passer. So the Rams feared Bryce as a passer Saturday.
From a non-traditional pre-snap look with the 3 safety look. Right off the break to McMillan right there, probably. This works too. Again, I love the subtle pocket movement that Bryce is able to play with when he's able to throw it accurately. Again, that's to me that kind of point guard vibe where he's taking the ball to the hole and knows where he can kick it out to the corner. That kind of pocket movement that allows him to kind of find lanes to throw in. Now, it doesn't necessarily always help him drive the ball down the field, but this is essentially an outlet or a check down type of throw. So he's able to buy some time, sort through some tough pockets, not necessarily bail or look to run. He's just moving, knowing where people are down the field, keeping his eyes up, and we got another first down. Next one here, I thought this was a really cool RPO. They actually do this twice. I'm going to put both of them in the video right here. We're going to end up throwing it to McMillan down here, the new number 2. I'll call this a little like slow seam or slow slant.
Man, did that nigga call Ted McMillan the new number 2? Yeah, he said the new number goddamn 2. Nah, Ted's still the number 1, chat. He's still the number 1. Shout out SC Panther boy. Yeah, Ted's still the number 1. Yeah. Trigger Trey say they made him play football. Marcus say, hey, look, y'all know what we doing. Share the live, chat. We just getting started. Yeah, we just getting started. Share the live. Make sure y'all like that goddamn screen up. What we doing? Don't let Robert Foxworth and my dog Carolina Blue 843 be the only one on this Throw Money Thursday, chat. Put it in the Cash App. Light the screen up. Cash App is in the ticker. First Unk 2020. Stop playing. Let's go, chat.
But this is a beautiful job here because we've got an opportunity to run downhill, but I want you to watch Bryce Young's fundamentals here. This is not an easy throw. He's open the whole way. He never really gets lined up. He's able to just torque, rotate, and again, deliver a strike. It's kind of like almost like a backside kind of back pick. You're just ripping that thing. And again, it's a unique look here, right? Because we've got both times they run it the exact same way. So the motion coming across in the flat. Here's where the ball goes on this kind of like under control seam. Kind of reminds me of the Tua like 52, 53 Wanda play where they've got the seam rail flat. It's not the exact same play because we've got this split flow slice action. We're coming downhill to this side. So again, his feet are always a little funky. So he's got to turn, put his right foot forward to make this handoff here. And he's just, I would imagine, seeing this space. Now, he might tell you, oh, I'm reading the weak side inside linebacker, or I'm reading the play side inside linebacker, however it hits their brain, their terminology. But you can see this space both times. And when you incorporate the motion with it too, you've got to be able to confirm that post-snap. So right there's that pocket. So as they bring that safety back, pre-snap, not great, Bob. As the motion comes, he gets depth. Now we just put it on him. And again, you can see McMillan just kind of under control, turn his head. There it is. And again, we could easily hand this.
Shout out SC Panther Boy 803. If you go pump my Cash App, make sure you spell it right in the check, huh? Yeah, because if you ain't spelling it right, I don't want motherfucker use that. They use their Cash App. It's going right to somebody, one of the fraudulent ass niggas. You got to put it in put the Cash App in the chat right, SC Panther Boy 803. Shout out Douglas in the chat. What up with you? Douglas Lund. Say, would you like a baseball trivia question? Why? Why would I want a fucking baseball trivia question? It's a fucking football platform. Don't be dumb.
Off, it's not the end of the world either. So it really just
baseball
cool design
trivia.
combination.
Baseball.
You get that vertical stretch with McMillan there. You've got the flat stretch, the horizontal stretch with the motion coming across. You've got Bryce Young.
Oh, hey, SC, I'm messing. I'm on your ass. I just be fucking with you. Shout out my dog, SC Panther Boy. Chad, let me ask y'all something. If you had to critique anything about Bryce Young's game, and I'm talking to all y'all. Yeah. A lot of us in this community or in the Panther sector or Panther fan base chat, I think we behind Young Nine. You know what I mean? My question is, if you had to critique Bryce Young, chat, and I'm talking to everybody in the chat, what would be your biggest critique of Bryce Young? Like if you was asked what could he do better, what would you say? Yeah, I'm asking y'all in the chat, what does Bryce Young have to do better in 2026? Charles Xavier say consistency. Bryce has to work on being more consistent. Okay. I'm so sick of hearing that shit though. Yeah, consistent. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. But I mean, let's go. Bryce has been way more consistent than he has. In the chat say Bryce gotta give XL the deep ball. That ain't gonna work. More consistency, y'all say. Arm strength, cool, Kev. I think his arm has gotten stronger. There's been there's been testimony of that this season, though, to where Bryce Young arm has gotten stronger, cool, Kev. I seen it. I think so. But it's also been reported. Say needs to be more aggressive. That's how y'all want it. Say I also think that it's Dave's doing. That's a fact. Say Bryce needs to throw the ball more. Okay. Say run out of the pocket more. Say he makes the same mistakes that everybody else doing. Facts. Say, but coaching will have to be better at play calling for him. Say holding on the ball too long. When open players are down the field, work on seeing them early. Say throw the damn ball more. Bryce got to come out of the first quarter. Say Bryce Young needs to get taller. Hey, somebody put Pelleganola in timeout. Yeah, you get your New Orleans Saint ass out of here to next year, man. Somebody put his ass in timeout for 24 hours. Shout out Pelleganola. It ain't like you like my goddamn screen up or nothing. Somebody put his ass in timeout for 24 hours. Yeah, I ain't gonna deal with that New Orleans Saint shit talk. Yeah, y'all ain't got no business over here. Be honest with you. Shit, yeah, be honest with y'all. So get the hell on somewhere with your Saint fan ass before I get. Yeah. Put his ass in the corner for 24 hours.
Being the decision maker, and you've got the downhill run.
Yeah, just for saying Bryce needs to get taller. That's what, yeah, put him in timeout for 24 hours. Pelleganola. Yeah, he shouldn't have said that. That hurt my goddamn feelings. Say Bryce need to get taller. Yeah, you'll be doing 24 hours. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see your ass tomorrow. Let's get back to it.
It's a really nice layered football at a high level. Next one here. This one's absolutely brutal. Okay, this is an interception, and it sucks from start to finish. We can't get lined up. Sure looks like the tight end, wide receivers don't know who's who in the zoo. We got to move people.
Look at Bryce. Bryce like, God damn. Yeah, you see Bryce. Yeah, he like, what the fuck?
In the back. Can't get
look
lined
at,
up.
Look
Who's
at,
on the line
oh
of
my
scrimmage.
God.
I don't know. We don't know. It's a disaster. It's a disaster.
Look, Rico Dowdle don't know where the fuck. What the hell happened? What the hell was going on, Saturday?
I still think Coker probably turns this thing down and stops running at the top of this route as well and screws the quarterback. You could also make the argument that whatever McMillan route he's running here, if that's the correct route, probably should get the ball. If we're running like a little stick combination here to our left, it's certainly there. Again, one of those things where you don't want to make a bad play a disaster. And this is a bad play right here. Like we can't get lined up, can't get the tight end lined up, can't get on the line of scrimmage, can't move the back.
See, I want Rico ass out of Carolina. I want Rico ass out of Carolina. Y'all tell me Bryce ain't getting better. Crazy as hell. Bryce had to walk them damn remedial motherfuckers. Yeah, he was playing with the remedial class Saturday. Outside of Ted and Coker fucked up Saturday. Yeah, I told y'all none of these niggas played in big time games. Rico Dotto ain't never played in no big time game. Chuba never. Ted never. Coker never. Yeah, Mitchell Evans should know what big time football feel like. Or Evan Mitchell, however you say his goddamn name. He got two first names.
Now we've made a bad play, a disaster with a turnover.
You asked for more ways to create, so we made a major update.
Stay right there.
Is now live. You can now design directly on sleeves across.
And then y'all saw that everything was fucked up from the jump. He should have threw it to Ted.
And again, he's so smooth in the pocket. I really like his pocket movements. I like his ability to find the lane with his size. But man, this is one of those ones where this kills you the whole offseason. This is one of those ones you probably, if you have to do it over again, you either take a delay or take the timeout. And you've got just too many bad things happening.
They was all confused. The whole offense was fucking confused. Bryce was the only one that knew where the ball was supposed to go.
All that being said, from a quarterback perspective, you could still salvage this. So if this is the flat, and let's just pretend we know he's doing the right route, the ball probably should go here. And then from a Bryce Young perspective, this little backside in, he stops here, in my opinion. If he just keeps running, this ball hits him. Now maybe he gets a collision here.
It does. I mean, the ball, he catches the ball if he keep going.
So we've got just layers and layers of bad. And then you end up turning the ball over in the first quarter of a home playoff game. So up top, throw it. Again, I don't know that he's running the right route just because of how slow it looks like it's happening and the hesitation. But man,
Yeah.
can't
That's why Coca slowed up, because Tech kind of eased into the pass lane. Yeah, that interception wasn't on Bryce.
Stop on the damn route. You can't stop on an in-breaking route. How about Bryce Young going to make a tackle too? He's shot out of a cannon there. This is just an absolute.
Whoa, what the fuck you mean? Bryce Young made the tackle? I didn't see that. Hold on, I didn't see that. Let me see Bryce.
Just because of how slow it looks like it's happening and the hesitation. But man, you can't stop on the damn route. You can't stop on an in-breaking route.
Damn, Bryce ran his ass over.
Shot out of
Told y'all, Bryce the fuck around and got faster.
There. This is just an absolute dumpster fire. And again, it's one of those ones where it's easy in hindsight here to be like, hey, just call it timeout. Just eat this. Or just let this thing burn and we'll deal with a long yardage situation the next down. But man, you can't make this, you can't be responsible for moving 4 guys around on every single pass play. So no, and you can see him find a lane there, step up, find a lane, trust his guy on the back to keep running. And again, maybe it's going to be out in front of him the whole time. I doubt it. Maybe it misses the whole time. Tips, overthrows, got to have those. That's a bummer. All right, into the second quarter here. Right guard, Ole. Bryce Young, spin out. Got to go make a play up top.
God, Big nice 50. Did y'all see that shit?
Little scramble drill coming back to the ball on the sideline here. Nice catch. Turns a disaster play into an explosive play.
Look at Big 50,
again, this is those things where you can have the capacity to extend, to create,
look at
to
Big
overcome
50.
some
Why the fuck did he even play Saturday?
pass pro issues. But it's really hard to play quarterback when your interior offensive linemen are just
nigga punched him right. Hey, look, motherfucker punched him right in the face. Stay right there, Chad. Stay right there. Let's get back to it, Chet.
It's brutal. That's a hell of a catch as well. But you got to love the ability from Bryce Young here to be able to make a play, to overcome, to not make a bad play a disaster, spin out, keeps his eyes downfield, gets himself a little mini chunk. We're able to overcome. Next one here, little play action, 12 personnel, deep out down here to the bottom. There's a lot to like here. I love the route coming back to the ball. Now, it ends up being not a huge gain because we've got to come back to the ball. But this is a nice job from Bryce Young finding a lane. Now, if he can't see it, you can't throw it. So he kind of finds that lane to be able to drive the ball down the field right in front of the podcaster. Absolutely outstanding little play action chunk. So at the top of this thing, if he were to let this thing go right here, we're just not ready yet at the bottom. He finds a little bit of a lane as he goes to throw.
Tet was not ready for the ball. Bryce was watching him. He could have look at Tet and look at Coca. They winning on all their routes. These guys are winning at the top of their routes.
But right there, lowercase anticipation. It's good tight coverage right on the 30. Drive that thing. But if he breaks at the 29, watch where he comes back and catches his ball. That's the part that's outstanding. This ability to shave this thing down. So as he runs up, he doesn't just run out flat or worst case scenario, bleed out. He drives this thing tight back down towards the sideline. So it's just really nice detail route running at the top of this route. And again, that dude is a dude. He can play. Nice hookup. Let's go. Next one here. I think it's actually the very next play. Really nice job getting to the number 1 up top. I think this is probably the number 3 in this read. Again, another beautiful job of Bryce Young being able to kind of buy a little bit of time, drift to find a lane. Again, whether you want to call it like Drew Breesy or just the capacity to see these throws, because you are dealing with mountains in front of you. So the height thing is an issue for everybody, not just Bryce Young, everybody. By a little bit of time, you can see him find that lane.
All he did was slide in the pocket like a great quarterback is supposed to do. If a quarterback step up, slide, and manipulate pockets, he'll always have a pass lane.
And this is a really nice job for McMillan going down and catching this ball. This is not a perfectly thrown ball. kind of like the last throw of the game, if I'm being totally honest, or you got to go down and make this play for us. So just a really nice job. This to me is supposed to look like double post with a cross. So it's supposed to present to the defense like post, he's coming up, maybe going to the post, he ends up running it in. And then instead of getting that traditional crosser down here to the bottom where you would come up and run across the field like this, he puts his foot in the ground and comes back out here. So you really get this.
Leggett ain't even on the field. That's Jimmy Horn, and that's Jalen Coker. Leggett done lost his job to Jimmy Horn, goddammit. Yeah, Jimmy Horn, look, let's watch the route Jimmy run.
It's kind of natural 1, 2, 3. And again, I just love the fact that Bryce is able to buy a little bit of time, super comfortable moving in the pocket. Certainly doesn't have to have a perfect base every time he throws it, and he's able to buy this time. So down here to the bottom, 1, no, 2, maybe, but he's already off of it. 3, yep, nice little pocket in there. Great job going down, making that play. Next one, an absolute dot up top. Coker here on this little hezzy wheel, hezzy double move, just a beautiful job throwing an absolute strike. Now you end up getting kind of a natural rub here with the number 1 on an in. But again, we're just doing work on the nickel or the star. And this is an outstanding.
Y'all see how they bench Big 50. Yeah, they took Big 50 out the game.
Throw. And again, it makes you kind of,
then we start getting shit going.
Kind of a
Dave Canales bought Big 50 out the game.
Go out there and make plays like this because this is, in my opinion, a much more difficult throw.
Big 50 had to come out.
So we're up here. This is where the ball ends up going. He's going to allow the number 1 to go.
Here go Leggett.
In. So that path of the number 1 is going to put the guy who's got him man to man in a tough spot.
He was splitting reps with Jimmy Horn Saturday.
As we run out here, we've got it. And again, the anticipation from this is unreal. So just a beautiful job here of, first of all, of design and execution up top, and then just a world-class throw. So first watch that pick. There it is. Got him. That's it. It's a wrap. Then when we let this thing go, I mean, that's silly. He's throwing it right there. I mean, that is silly. And again, this is just what he does. This is not like a new thing, but I do think it's worth, enjoying the anticipation and accuracy that comes from this dude damn near every time you turn on the film. So he's throwing that to this guy down the field as his guy is getting picked, and we're barely past this. So you have to be able to know what the shell is, where the safety is, get it up and down before that safety can make a play. But man, the design, the anticipation, the accuracy, the precision, we are rolling for big explosive plays. Let's go. Next one here, touchdown run from Bryce Young. This is a massive play. 3rd and long in the red zone. You're going to end up getting double post wheel down here to the bottom. It's not there. Bryce Young, again, showing his capacity to create.
See, y'all say Bryce small, man. For all y'all that say Bryce is little, I swear to God, he was one of the biggest players on the field Saturday.
Legs extend, and then this time put his head down and go get us.
Look, watch Bryce on his run. You can't tell me Bryce is big as Rico Dotto is. Look,
3rd and long in the red zone.
Watch Bryce on his run, chat.
Right here, this little double post.
Look at him,
wheel.
Bryce. Look at the linebacker. I mean, the linebacker bigger, but Bryce, it don't mean shit.
He's able to
get off me. Touchdown, bitch.
So if you're going to catch what I'm used to calling down here, double post wheel. So the number 1 down here running the outside post, and number 2 running the inside post. So
all that Bryce Young, too little shit.
And again, this is a good quarters beater because they're asking a lot of their flat defender here on this wheel. He's got to cover the flat to the wheel. Now, if you get quarters, so let's just say we know for sure this is some iteration of quarters, which it sure looks like. The decision is really, what is this weak safety doing? So this weak safety is helping over here.
Yeah, these motherfucking teams respect Bryce Young passing game in the red zone. Bryce get down here where they in it, they respect him. Look how they play him. Shit, they ain't no 8 men, 9 men in the box now. And look, even with Rico Dotto, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 men in the box with Rico Dotto in the backfield. Yeah, they respect this passing attack.
That's number 4. So we like that. if he's helping over
Yeah,
here,
and if you ain't jumped in the Cash App today, do it. God damn it. This is Throw Money Thursday. What we doing? Light the screen up, Chet. Share it live, man. Stop playing. He say Icky got hurt too. Man, he said Robert Hunt didn't get benched. He got hurt. Man, whatever. Okay then. You can say that, but we the O-line started looking better after Big 50 ass got back on the bench. Just know that. Just know that, sir. Let's get back to the content.
this play is outstanding because you got a chance for that to win. You got a chance for leverage here to win. And you've got this great wheel versus the flat defender, which is a tough ask. If he poaches this or tricks this, so if he ends up hunting up the vertical of number 3 over here, now all of a sudden this play becomes a lot less good looking, in my opinion. Now really what we have to do is have some toilet capacity to work a one-on-one here or a one-on-one with the back versus a linebacker type. So you've really got to sort out what are we doing here. And again, when we do that and he does come over here, we really don't have a great option up top. Again, is he reading Bryce's eyes? You know, only they know exactly what the call is, but you can see how they kind of fall into this inside post, outside post. You know, maybe, you know, you throw a Stafford ball here at the front pylon. Well, that's a tough ass throw. I like taking off. I like using my legs. You can see the acceleration, the change of direction, and the nose for the end zone. Halftime, you dig the channel, and you haven't already, please like.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, Bryce played a hell of a game, Chet, and it ain't nothing else to say about it.
His face, just an outstanding job. Now, whether this is supposed to be double post and the number 1 gets converted up top, who knows? It ends up having multiple crossers versus man coverage. Love it. You can see what it does here as they drop that safety in up top. He's got to make a choice. You know, and really, he can't.
Hey, Chet, look at Coca win right off the line. Coca threw his hand up too, and Bryce didn't see it.
Be right. So as we're running the
he ain't
crossover
looking
top,
at Coca.
with the crosser.
He wasn't looking at Coca. Coca was, hey, look, Coca, that's a touchdown right there, Chet.
Got the safety coming down to the middle.
But see, again, that's Bryce Young targeting his number 1. But see, this is just the comfort that Bryce has developed with Tech over the season that he don't really have with Coca just yet. But again, Chet, look, right off the line, Coca beat this man and threw his hand up. Look at the safety. Look at Coca, look at the safety. Coca beat this man, and Bryce hang this out here. That's a goddamn 70-yard touchdown.
So technically they've got you outnumbered, but really it doesn't matter because both of them are going to be there. Now again, the anticipation, the accuracy, the precision here on third down. This is beautiful, man. This high-level football.
Look, look, he threw it to Tech because he knew Tech had his man beat, but God damn it, so did Jalen Coca, Chet. Bryce could have made any one of these throws. Either one of these throws he can make. You know what I mean? They pretty much in the same area. Actually, throwing the ball to Coca would have been shorter than Tech's throw. But if Bryce would have threw this ball out here and hung it up that around the 45 or 50-yard line, Jalen Coca's gone.
In the playoffs, second half, dark.
Hey, look, the safety tried to hightail his ass over there. He just know they got beat deep. He just know Bryce was going to gut his ass, Chet.
Next one here, another third down. This one's a bummer because we're going to try to get to the backside in up top to 17. It's there. Now, could the route be a little bit better? Sure.
Goddamn right, Leggett, bitch ass.
But the ball has to be better too. The ball's behind us. You know, maybe you could catch this thing.
Big 50 back in the game. Let me see what he did against 91.
Bryce Young to be consistently better at being able to get to the backside and be able to give us a better throw to allow these things to convert. The other part about the route element of it is he is getting bullied all the way down the field. And to me, he's drifting. So what I'm used to saying, like an anti-interception angle. So as he's getting bullied down the field here by the corner, when you get to the top of this thing, you've got to carve this thing at a minimum flat, and really you want to carve it down. What you don't want to do is drift this way. So when we come out and say no to this, you know, off this before it even happens, get to the backside, it's there. I think the read, the design, everything is there. The ball's just not there. And the top of the route to me isn't quite good enough. And we're getting bullied. You know, you got to get the hell off that. You got to rip through that. You got to give us something. You got to create some separation. You Again, you can see he makes that cut right there, and then he's going to drift up the field. Now, again, the ball's not good enough. Okay, that's the number one factor. Okay, but we can be critical all the way across the board. But we got to be able to get a better ball here. Second half, third down, need it. It's a bummer because now all of a sudden, now third down, now we got to go for it again on fourth down. We got all sorts of issues that come up, and it's one of those things where we just can't get right. So could we execute better here? Absolutely. Better ball, first down. Very next play, fourth down, we go for it. And this is a bummer on so many different levels. Okay, now at the end of the day, for me, as we extend here, this sure looks like a throwaway. I hope it's not a throwaway. If that's a throwaway on fourth down, that's disgusting, and it's gross, and it's unacceptable. There is also a number of other issues going on here with the play, but I can't quite get past the fact that this looks like a throwaway. I'm not sure what exactly you're supposed to do. He's in a tough spot, but you got to give somebody a chance there. Again, now, if he's trying to throw it all the way down the field to the back here on the sideline, and we just miss it by, 10 yards.
Yeah, I mean, Chuba was supposed to come back to the ball. Hell, Bryce, when your quarterback is being flushed out and chased like that, all wide receivers know to start making their way back to the ball. Chuba didn't. He just stood there. If Chuba makes his way towards this ball, this could be a completion.
That looks like a throwaway to me. That's a damn shame. So the first thing here, first I'll draw up what the routes are, what I think the routes are supposed to be. So to me here, the first part is I think this is supposed to be a more. Okay, and that's a must outside release go. We end up getting.
I'm gonna say this though, Chet. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, you could. That game had a lot of things go wrong in it, but like I say, I'd be damned if I get the critique in that game from start to finish. Like what went wrong, what could have happened, why didn't this happen, who missed the block. Chad, fuck all that. I'll just leave it at what it was. The Rams beat us. We lost a wild card weekend playoff game, Chad, in the bank. That's all I'm going to look at it like that. We played a hell of a game, though. Should have won that game. Like, Nettie, do you think about the mistakes we did make? If we don't make those mistakes, we win that game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me drop a link on y'all. If you ain't jumped in the Cash App yet, chat, do it. Make sure you do that. Share the live chat. Light the screen up. Support the content on it. Throw Money Thursday. What we doing? What we doing, chat? Yeah. Stop playing. I ain't gonna keep saying this shit. Shout out Dom in here. What's popping, homie? Cool Kev 88 say, he say hell of a game. It damn sure was, man. It damn sure was. It was just everything about it. All we didn't do is win the game. But outside of that, I feel like we won. You know what I mean? Ain't no moral fucking victories though. But I feel like we won, cuz. I do. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I feel like we won that game, sadly. Shit, I ain't gonna even lie. Link in the chat. Somebody pop in. Pop in that motherfucker, holla at me, chat. Turn up. Where that birthday love in the Cash App. Light the screen up, chat. Shout out Terrence Tate. Say next season, Bryce got a dependo. He got multiple wide receivers. He got to know that. He has to know that. Yeah, he got guys that he can throw the ball to this year coming up. Yeah, and I think Jimmy Horn Jr. get better. Jimmy Horn Jr. get more, playing time or more opportunity, if you will. That's what I think. Shout out to everybody in there, bitch chat. Double tap my screen. Share it live for me. Dom say at work, but listening. Okay then. Hey, okay then. I appreciate the love, my G. You know that. Shout out Dom in the chat. Hey, Brooklyn boy, what up? Say target the tight ends, please, and please get Jimmy on the field. Facts. I can agree with both of those statements. But I think Jimmy Horn has to work his way on the field. Might get Dobbs from Green Bay. Why would we don't need it? Yeah, we don't need him. How y'all feeling today, chat? Talk to me. Yeah, because y'all really ain't you really ain't telling me nothing, chat. What we doing? Yeah, get with me, chat. How y'all feel about pick 19 though? Yeah, we was talking about that yesterday. How y'all feel about the 19th pick? Yeah, I told y'all, I already know what we should do. But like I say, when I start running mock drafts, then we'll talk about it. Yeah, I already know exactly what the Panthers should do in order to capitalize on the draft, chat. Yeah, we gotta do some things. We're gonna definitely have to make a couple moves. Maybe, Chad. We don't necessarily have to, but I say we should trade up a few spots from 19 to a
And along those lines,
stay right there, Chad, to a question mark position. Chad, but again, I'm getting ready to play some more audio of more NFL, or more NFL platforms, NFL content creators, Carolina Panther content creators, on their opinion on the Carolina Panthers and Bryce Young's fifth-year option. I told y'all it's a lot of mixed feelings, mixed reviews on Bryce Young's fifth-year option, and that's across the board. But let's go, Chet.
something that everybody wants to know is what's up with Bryce? What's the plan for Bryce? Bryce Young this, Bryce Young that. Well, what we know is they picked up or are planning on officially picking up his fifth-year option, which will be about, depending on where the cap goes, about $27 million, not this upcoming year, the next year. And then they'll have more decisions to make. Dan Morgan was obviously asked about the fifth-year option on Bryce Young, and this is what he had to say.
We're going to pick up his fifth-year option. I think Bryce has shown, flashes of greatness this year against high-level competition. I think just as a team, we weren't as consistent as we wanted to be on a game-to-game basis. But I think that's part of what happens when you have a young team. You have a young team that's building continuity and, kind of figuring themselves out. So I think Bryce did a great job this year and just really excited about moving forward and him still developing chemistry with our receivers and just the pieces around him that we had.
What did you say?
All of that is true. All of that is standard. Young quarterback, young offense, growing pains, inconsistency. Here's what picking up the fifth-year option does to me, or does in my eyes. You start to transition out of that, right? Because right now you're making, less than $10 million a year. Your cap hit is once you get into the 20-something millions, the upper 20 millions, and then beyond, however aggressive that goes, you lose those excuses. Quick little personal story, because this is what's going on in my life. My son, who's 4.5, almost 5 years old now, he learned, I don't know where he picked it up. Kids are still learning. So when he does something wrong,
well, let's fast forward.
You knew exactly what you were doing. You don't have to learn that that's wrong. At some point, and maybe it's coming up soon for him, because he does it with a little smirk on his face, like, I can do anything as long as I tell you I'm a kid and I'm still learning. Quarterbacks are still learning 100%. Second-year quarterbacks in shaky coaching decision moves, they're still learning 100%. Got you. Third year, young quarterback, still, it's like, wait a second, hold on now. At some point, you got to transition out of that, right? You can't be, pretty soon he's going to be 30 years old.
Chad, I'm starting to think the guy from 99 and the fan, 99 to 9, 99.9 the fan, don't really like Bryce Young. I'm starting to feel like he wants another quarterback in Carolina. Like, hell, boy, do you like the fucking signing or not? Shit, yeah, didn't you play quarterback, boy? Yeah, Bryce would have blew your ass out. See, all of the old all the niggas that played quarterback in high school or college when they sorry asses didn't never make it to the level Bryce has made it to. They try to talk down on Bryce. Say he never talked great about Bryce. I understand. Yeah, because he was a quarterback that failed. He's a failure quarterback.
It's going to be in year 8, and everyone's going to be going like, he's a young quarterback. He's still learning. When you pick up a 5th-year option, it's like, all right, there's the transition, right? The bigger money's coming. Now you're going to have to start not using the young guy excuse. Dan Morgan was asked what he liked from Bryce this year. This less about the 5th-year option, more about what he saw on the field this season.
You know, if you look at Bryce on a day-to-day basis out there, his work ethic out there, his ability to command the huddle out there, take control of the line of scrimmage, make the proper checks, make the proper protection calls, and then really having that translate into Sunday or Saturday or whenever we play. I just felt like he had a lot more command out there this year. And really just kind of like coming into his own and getting better every week, and you know, just attacking every day. And that's really all you can ask for, you know, just from any player, let alone your quarterback.
There's a lot of stuff we can't confirm nor deny because we're not in those meeting rooms, right? The things that we can judge accurately from a distance, you know, production, accuracy on throws, those types of things. But how he's managing the offense, what checks he's making, is he getting everybody into the right play call? Is he getting all of the protections accurate? How much autonomy does he have at the line of scrimmage to come in and out of bad plays and turn them into good plays? We don't know that. So if they're saying he's doing all
yeah, because your ass ain't on the coaching staff, motherfucker. Yeah. So, yeah, and you will never know that.
of that, right? That's huge.
Yeah, hell, how you go? What you saying? You can't confirm nor deny what the fuck Dan Morgan just told you. Dan Morgan told you if you look at Bryce day to day, that's what you'll see. Shit, I told y'all a bunch of these motherfuckers be hating on Bryce, chat. Say, Unc, are you going to do a draft preview? Man, stay right there.
Because that is part of what was described as his superpower coming into the draft, right? He has the unbelievable recall. He knows the game so well. His instincts are so incredible. If he's getting all that done, that is a huge feather in the cap of his evaluation. That is something to be proud of. And finally, from Dan Morgan, are there talks on an extension for Bryce? They just picked up the 5th-year option, and already it's like, good, what's next? Is Bryce and are Bryce and the team talking about an extension?
I think that's something that Brant and I are still talking about. You know, we're still talking through the roster and just kind of like where things look from the big picture view. So yeah, that's stuff that's still up in the air that we're still working through at this point.
What picking up the 5th-year option does is it makes that not urgent, and traditionally deadlines get deals done.
It buys you time.
What you might want to do, and the hard part, I don't even say the hard part, the part of negotiating with somebody like Bryce Young, and really any quarterback that you still have years of control, is you want to thread the needle between insulting the player and like maybe we can get a discount if we do it early, right? Or there's a number we're comfortable at, and if it's not even close, do we even offer it? There probably is a number, and I saw some people suggesting that maybe they could have turned down the 5th-year option, but offered some lower average annual value for 2 years on an extension that would have been guaranteed, or more of it guaranteed, similar to what the Packers did with Jordan Love a couple years ago. I'm not sure if that's the right move. I tend to believe.
Just say you don't want the Carolina Panthers to re-sign Bryce for an extension, boy. Just say that. See, these motherfuckers kill me. Instead of just saying it right out they punk ass mouths, they rather beat round the pussy. I don't think that's the right move. I think the Panthers will extend Bryce Young for a multi-year deal. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it when I say that.
If the fifth-year option is there for a reason, it makes it so you don't have to enter into a negotiation back and forth, which is where feelings traditionally get hurt. You can show full confidence.
Yeah, it's not personal. Yeah, he said I'm making it personal. He just stating what he see. Yeah, it's not personal with me, Bryce. Hey, look, Bryce, hey, I'm not Bryce Young, so it ain't personal. I'm just rebutting what he's saying. That's all I am. I'm just going against, he has his own opinion, and I'm rebutting his opinion. He's entitled to his opinion. Yeah, shit. I mean, hell, he's not wrong for his opinion. That's how he feel. I'm just letting him know that I object. Simple. Yeah, man. Yeah. I ain't mad at ain't nothing about what he's saying personal to me.
Confidence and also bide your time. Right? We picked up the fifth-year option, hugely invested, want to continue to build around him. And also we want to see all of next year before we consider giving
See the sarcasm? See the sarcasm? We don't need to see all of next year before we pay Bryce. See, this is when I react, chat. This is when I react. It ain't personal. Hell, bitch, we don't need to see all of Bryce before we pay him that extension. He'll get that extension in the middle of next season. Watch.
Franchise altering money to the player, which is, I think, the smart way to go. There is a world, and I'm especially after the playoff game, I'm in on picking up the fifth-year option and then, playing it out and seeing where the improvements come. There is a world.
But you do know, Bryce, listen to me, chat, and let this be a lesson to you, 99.9, the fucking fan. Y'all know goddamn well Bryce ain't gonna play on that fifth-year option. Yeah. The fifth year is in place. The Panthers can exercise it all they fucking want. But if they wait to 2027 and think Bryce go play on that 26-5, you absolutely out your regular ass mind. I guarantee y'all it'll be extended. Or Bryce Young will hold out. Bryce Young gonna sit his ass out there. See, he ain't gonna play on that goddamn little bit of ass 26-5. See, the 26-5 is okay for Bryce now. It's what they should have offered him in a long-term deal. Should have offered Bryce 35 million in a 5-year deal. Well, yeah, push it up. Guarantee him 100 M's. Guarantee Bryce 100 M's over the next 4 or 5 seasons type shit. But that's what they should do. But if y'all waiting, man, Bryce finna light the goddamn league up. He definitely get ready to light the league up, Chad. Young 9, I'm finna go buy me another Bryce jersey. Yes, indeed. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Double tap the screen. Why the fuck I ain't seen my screen light up yet, chat? What we doing? Goddamn, put it in the can. Hey, support the content, chat. Support the content. Double tap the screen. Shout out Eternal 252. Yeah. I see y'all. But again, chat, why is Bryce Young's fifth-year option getting so many mixed reviews from many people? A lot of people say don't pick it up. I done seen people say don't pick his option up, chat. Are you fucking crazy? If you believe young Bryce ain't done enough to at least award him a fifth-year option, chat, that shit is crazy. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Dog. Shit, stay right there, chat. Stay right there.
Where if you just looked at Bryce and wanted to simplify it, you could just say his first year, complete wash, like complete nothing, like not good, not bad. You could say Frank Reich and Thomas Brown going back and forth. That offensive line, if you look at what the wide receivers were at that time and where they've gone and what they've done next, was not pretty.
Mm-mm.
You could say that situation just made it impossible for him to have success of any kind. And if you just write that off, then guess what? Going into this year would be like this next year, going into the 2026 season would be his third year. And after a third year is usually when teams have to make long-term decisions, right? That's when fifth-year options, aka what just happened, become a thing and long-term extensions become a thing. So maybe he's kind of on path, or he's on track, on schedule for when we should feel more comfortable about what we know about Bryce. It's just it started a year late because it was such a dumpster bleep fire, or whatever you want to call it, in year one. And by the way, while Dan Morgan was around, he was not the head man in charge. He was not the general manager. He was on staff, but was not the main guy that first year. And Dave Canales was in Tampa. So, maybe it makes sense to just start all evaluations starting year two. Maybe.
My bad, Chet. Shout out Eternal252. Say, hit that goddamn Cash App, subscribe, light the screen up. Carolina Division Champs 2026 Conference Champion. Boy, yeah, hey, look, I love it. I love it, child. I love it, Eternal. I ain't gonna jump out there yet. Shout out Donna B. She say, yeah, you goddamn right it is, Donna B. Throw money Thursday. Stop playing games. Tell them support the content, Chet. Hey, I dropped a link long time ago. Somebody pop in. Why are we getting these mixed reviews on Bryce Young? On Bryce and his contract extension. I mean, his 5th year option. Shout out Job for that Cash App, man. I appreciate that love. Don't let them be the only one, Chet. Don't let them be the only one. Shout out to everybody in here. Tell them to show that love, Chat. Donna B say super chat. Light it up. Support it. Support that goddamn content, Chat. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in. Hold on. Y'all stay right there then. We just getting started. Well, we've been in this bitch for an hour and a half. What we doing? What the fuck? Hold on, what's this? The fuck is this right here, Chad?
This is a guy that was...
Stay right there. What the fuck is this? Boy, they be putting out some shit, man. Let me put this. I put this on the screen. Hold on, let me blow this up. Hey, man.
Handed a very challenging situation by being benched early on, and he just went to work. He just came every day, went right back to work. He'd never stopped leading. He connected.
Remember, this is what Dave Canales said prior to the start of year 3.
He was there, hell or high water, good game, bad game, whatever it was. He was right there at the front, greeting guys, encouraging guys, supporting Andy, and at the same time, just like processing. And he went back in with a level of confidence, preparation, all that, where he just was excited to like put it all back in action.
Look at the picture of the bank, Chat. Look at the bank. Look at the goddamn bank, Chat. It ain't like that no more, motherfucker. Yeah, you will never see the bank like this again unless it's 11 a.m. Right when they open that motherfucker up.
And he was...
Look at this shit. Ain't no motherfucker.
Honestly, like the part that I felt too was he was making a statement to me. You can trust me with...
Look at all them empty seats in the bank. Y'all ought to be ashamed
of
y'all.
Call that. We went through the game plan. Call whatever you want to, and I'll make it work. And that's where we kind of grew throughout the end of the season. This is a guy that was handed a very challenging situation by being benched early on, and he just went to work. He just came every day, went right back to work. He'd never stopped leading. He connected with...
I mean, that's what Dave said, Chet. He never stopped working. I mean, do y'all believe that or not? What's up with you, my G?
What up, Unc?
Talk to me.
Hey, I mean, it's warranted. It's warranted because you can go either way with it. So you got half of the fan base, or it don't matter, it's people that's not seen him play, and it's a group or a subset that say he's terrible, and that's warranted because he had multiple games of under 20 QBR. But then you got another part where he's had games of over 70 in QBR or played really well in those games. So it's split. If he was more consistent with his play throughout the year, then people would have a more in line um, evaluation of it. So I mean, but it goes either way. It's pros and cons to either side of it.
Yep. So you all right with him? You all right with the 5th-year option? No mixed reviews on it.
For me personally, I think we should just move on. To be honest.
Hold on. What?
Yep.
Just move on. What the hell you talking about? Hold up now. Whoa. You say me personally, we should move on from what?
Me personally, picking that up, that's automatically paying him for that 5th year regardless, right?
Yeah.
And to me, I've seen enough to know what his ceiling is, and I've seen enough to know where his floor is, and I don't think it's enough to get us to a Super Bowl, and it hasn't been consistent enough for me. And thinking of everything that we have invested in him, is we're never going to get back all that we've invested.
Man, ask you a question. Josh Allen. Let's just go Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
He hadn't been to a Super Bowl yet. So you seen, when you say you seen enough of Bryce, you seen his ceiling, you seen his floor, and you know he ain't gonna get us to a Super Bowl. But players like Josh Allen ain't never been to a Super Bowl. You see what I'm saying? So what does that mean to say if you say to me that what you seen in Bryce in only 3 years, that what you seen is enough to say he'll never take this team to a Super Bowl? Josh Allen in what, his 7th, 8th year now? 6th, 7th year, something like that.
They playing
Lamar Jackson
games
has never been to a Super Bowl, bro.
They playing meaningful games every year ever since he got.
But they never been to a Super Bowl. They never been to the game that you just mentioned.
But again, they're playing meaningful games.
Prescott never been to a Super Bowl.
I hear what you're saying. Once again,
but I'm saying is that for you to say you've seen Bryce Young's floor and ceiling, and now you can determine that what you've seen, he won't take us to a Super Bowl.
I said I don't believe that.
Yeah, that's now, what you said. You don't believe it.
Okay, I don't believe it. That's just me. I mean, it is what it is. Now, to answer your question about Josh Allen, they're still playing meaningful games. They're still top of their division. They're still actually getting to.
I mean, now Josh Allen is playing in meaningful games, but don't act like his first 2 or 3 years he was in the playoffs each and every year. He wasn't. You know what I mean? He was not in the playoffs year 1, 2, and 3 like that. He wouldn't. So I mean, you might say the Bills are now playing in playoff games. Yeah, netted Josh Allen. How many years he been a Buffalo Bill, chat? 5 years, something like that. 6 years.
Let me ask you a question. His supporting cast, do you feel like he has more or less than Bryce has had?
Since he's been in the league, Josh Allen has had way more than Bryce has had.
That including the line,
including his
running game,
including all of that. Josh Allen has been played. Look, well, you act like Josh Allen don't have. So now you saying Josh Allen's don't got the weapons Bryce got?
No, what I'm telling you is that when they win games, it's because of him. He takes over.
So when they lose games, it's because of him, correct?
No, he's the X factor. When you have a defense that's not playing well, or a running game that's not well, or special teams that's not well, he can still win the games.
So you said Josh Allen is an X factor.
He's the X factor for his team.
Okay, so what meaningful games has he won? Has he won an AFC championship?
Yeah.
No, he hasn't, man. Josh ain't win no
Well,
AFC championship.
who's in his division? New England has been done for how long?
I said an AFC championship. Josh
Oh,
Allen
AFC.
played in
My
the
bad.
Super
My bad.
Bowl.
My bad. I'm thinking conference. My bad. That's on me.
No, yeah. If you think in conference, he still ain't won no damn conference title. He won a division title. He ain't won no conference championships. Well, yeah. See, that what I mean. That's why, hey, Chad, they come in. If you talk to me now, like what you say, I mean, it's not a debate, but I'm a damn sure push back on what you say. And if you tell me you seen Bryce Young floor and ceiling, and you've determined yourself that he ain't gonna get us to a Super Bowl, you went as far as saying a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Then you threw out a person that I don't even really watch like that.
No, but no,
So
because
now, if I go back now, if I do some
out there.
research on it,
I threw
I
that person
guarantee
out
it's
there
a
to
little bit
show you
different.
that a lot of quarterbacks don't go to the Super Bowl, sir.
But
A lot of
again,
quarterbacks.
it's your so right now, if you're picking up, first of all, the question was about the 5th year option. That means
Yes.
you have to determine based off of what you see whether you want to move on or not. And based off of what I have seen, I would move on. That's me.
Mm.
That's just me.
For
That I
what
mean,
though? What would you move on for? You just say you'll move on from Bryce, so you rather set the team back.
what you mean? It ain't. You don't know if it's setting back or not. Because to me, I feel like um, a more consistent quarterback in the position that he's in with what we have around him, we're going to be a lot better. All we need is more consistency. And I don't know if Bryce can be consistent because he hasn't shown consistency. Like for a prime example, this year he's had the least amount of passing yards by a Carolina Panther with more than 20 passing attempts this year, and he also had the most passing yards in the same year within 6 weeks of each other. That's vastly inconsistent, man. We can't win when we don't know what we're getting from you every
Yeah,
week.
Chef. I mean, now you blaming that 54 yards on Bryce. You say, man, I'm not. I'd have forgot about that game.
Oh, man,
I
it
don't
goes
even
on his
remember that.
team regardless. I'm just saying it's inconsistent. Period. That you call that consistency? That's not consistency, man. You should have 54 yards. Period. I don't care. Over 20 attempts, he had almost 30 attempts. There's no way you should only have 54 yards. That's period. I don't care what quarterback you are. First of all, a number one pick, too. You first overall should never happen. That should never happen. In your third year, even worse.
Mm. That's like saying Rico Dowdle shouldn't have 9 rushing yards, right?
Hey, that's fine. Was he first overall pick? So we
Look,
got
that's
two
a
first
goddamn
round picks,
shame.
two
Chad,
second
that's
round
a
picks.
goddamn
DJ
shame. That's
Moore,
a damn shame. There go a
DJ Moore.
Rico
I'm just
Dowdle
telling you
fan.
what we got invested, brother. That's what we got invested into him. So
There
your
go a
your
Rico
your
Dowdle fan
the
right there.
expectation is high. No, it's fine. I'm just telling you it's different. And you first quarterback. You the quarterback. You touch the ball every time. You're supposed to be the leader on the team, not the running back.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, if you're running, I mean, in the Seattle game, I think the nigga had 10 yards rushing, something like that.
And then you talk about somebody that's in the committee. That's another part of it.
He say it's bigger than Bryce. I mean, no, I just want to. Hey, look, I told y'all, Bryce Young 5th-year option is getting mixed reviews, and this is another case in point. My guy, he say, hey, tell him what you say. You say, get rid of him. You say you'll just move on from Bryce. No, yeah, no 5th year, no none of that. Just call it quits after 4. That's what you saying,
Yeah,
correct?
that's me. I'm one of those. Once you done lost so much on the deal, you just gotta cut your losses and move. You got to.
But why you
Because
feel like we done lost so much on the deal? Shout out to everybody in here. Cash App is in the ticket. Today is Throw Money Thursday, chat. What we doing? Stop playing games now. I told y'all now, support the content. Support it, chat. Hey, talk your shit, my G. Tell me why you will just move on from Bryce and there, cause you act like you ain't seen nothing out of Bryce
Nah.
Young.
So I watched all of the all 22s. Like I go back and I actually do the film breakdown. So whenever I'm looking at it, I've seen a lot more than most fans have that haven't gone in there and actually looked at it. So I see when, okay, what happened on this play? Was it pressure? No pressure. He got time, and there's somebody standing wide open on the other side of the field. Or I see where he drops back and he's staring down to one side of the field, and that's it. And by the time pressure gets to him, he doesn't know what's even going on the opposite side of the field. I've seen this consistently over the entire year. You know what I'm saying? So this is stuff that is so when he plays really well, the ball is out really fast. Okay. When he's not playing good, these same exact things show up where holding on to the ball, just sitting back in the pocket, or just looking on one side of the field, not really reading anything. Or he's expecting he I'll tell you it's times where he drops back, he's looking one side because he's expecting this person to be open. And by the time any pressure anything comes, he don't know where he's going with the ball after that. Now I gotta improvise. I've seen this consistently throughout the entire year. Okay, it just matches up. This is what I see. I'm not trying to hate on him, whatever it is. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I can only evaluate what I have invested in this player, whatever it may be. If I'm putting that hat on, you know, and I
So,
just feel like there's others that can do better. That's
like
it.
who? Like who though? Who is the others that can do? Y'all kill me
Well,
with that shit right
I,
there.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. So, even over the course of these 3 years, we've seen other players, rookies, even come in and do better in worse situations. We've seen people drafted at the same time as him that come in and do a little bit better. We've seen Tyler Shaw. That's one example in our division.
Stop it.
Come in,
Stop it,
stop,
sir.
stop.
I
I'm
know
answering your question.
goddamn
I'm
well
answering.
you
I'm
didn't.
answering. I'm answering your question. I'm asking your question. Come in, be consistent with throwing the ball, getting it out. Period. You got Bo Nix. Come in, get consistent with throwing the ball out, getting the ball out at least. At the very
Bo
least, that's
Nix,
all we
hold
need
on
somebody
now.
to get the
Bo
ball out.
Nix fell it right into Sean Payton's lap. A coaching staff
It's
continuity.
always
You
something.
do know Bryce Young then had more. Come on now. Yeah.
It's
These
always
y'all
something.
kill me, man. Kill
It's
me.
always something. It's always something. It
No, it
started
ain't
with
nothing. No, it ain't nothing.
it
Because
is.
those guys
It
that
is.
you mentioning will not do no fucking better in this system. They will not do no better than what Bryce Young is just as far along as those same guys are that you mentioned. Except for
I give
Tyler
you
Sowell, you
Drake
ain't
May.
got no
I give
business
you Drake
mentioning
May.
Sowell.
Drake May is another one,
Bryce Young is in the same class with Drake May right now.
but he was drafted after him in a
So
worse
what? They
situation.
young
Some would argue.
quarterbacks. They still about the same age. They young quarterbacks, sir. They both young quarterbacks. Think Drake May was what,
Caleb
a year
Williams still
behind
playing
Bryce?
meaningful games right now as well. By the way, that's another quarterback that came after him.
He's playing in meaningful football this year, Drake May. He wouldn't last year, sir. He was not
Again, this is
playing
the second
meaningful
year.
football last year. What they won 4 games last year?
Second year, sir, and we're worse.
This,
All I'm
huh?
saying is that all I'm saying is this: with Bryce, there's always an excuse. There's been a lot of excuses. Hey, he didn't have the
Man.
coaching. Hold on, let me land it. He didn't have the coaching. First, it was he didn't have none of the coaching. Fired the entire coaching staff. Got something new for him. He gets the same consistent coaching 2 years back to back. Then it was the offensive line. Went out, paid $150 million for our offensive line. That becomes top 10. Then it was, oh, he need a receiver.
Well, hold
Go out
on,
and go
dog.
out,
Hold
go out
on,
and get
dog.
T back. Not only that,
Hold
we
on, dog.
draft.
So in Bryce Young, let me ask something. In Bryce Young's second year in Dave Canales' scheme, he didn't get better with
What's better than
coaching
you?
continuity.
Actually, no. I mean, the stats say that he got worse. His
You
QBR
a
last year was
damn
better than it was
lie.
this year.
Hold on,
His
man. What
his
the fuck you?
QBR
Hold up,
last year.
Hold up. What you mean the stats say he got worse than last year? What the fuck are you
I
talking
said
about?
his QBR last year was better than it was
No, it
this year.
was not better. I'm looking at it right now. Bryce numbers up all the way across the board. Hey, chat, they say how much on his head? $50. 50 on his goddamn head. Shout out Todd Fitz say, no, chat, 25 on his head. He say, Todd Fitz say, it's smart to pick up Bryce Young 5th-year option. He say, money, it's money effective and it gives Dave more time to develop Bryce. And see, when you say shit like that, Todd, that leads back to my guy's point when we talk about Bryce going into his 4th year and still talking development. I'm not talking development in 4th year, in Bryce's 4th year. That's not me, Chad. I don't think Bryce still needs to develop. What about you, my G? Do you think he still needs to develop? Yo.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you
I
still
think
think
so.
Bryce
I
needs
just
to
don't.
develop?
No. I was making sure I was right, and I was right as far as the QBR goes. I go based off of QBR. QBR last year was 50.7. This year was 47. So again, I would say worse because QBR just takes a whole lot more into account. But nevertheless, I do think he still needs to develop. Of course, he's still a young QB, but again, what I'm saying is his ceiling. I don't think it. I think we could find somebody with a higher ceiling than that. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
With a
I think we
highest
get.
ceiling?
Yeah, I think we get. I think defenses really hone in on his weaknesses. Let me put it that way.
I don't know. I mean, Chet, he says that we can find somebody or get somebody in here with a higher ceiling. That's a setback, though. Yeah, I mean that's like saying nigga like Cam Ward has a higher ceiling than Bryce Young.
You
That's
just
like
named
saying
somebody else that
Shadour,
had a better season coming out the gate. That's just
huh?
getting the ball going.
Do what now?
You just named another rookie quarterback that came into a bad situation that actually did something solid with it.
He did not do. How many games did Cam Ward win this
Y'all
year?
want to go to wins. If you're talking
I
about
mean,
somebody
goddamn
going
it,
to a
y'all
situation,
do Bryce like that? Y'all go to wins and losses with Bryce. Why you can't do it
no,
with
no,
Cam Ward?
no. What we look at is Bryce not showing up. He'll go take
Man,
us down the
stop
field.
it,
Hold on,
cuz.
no,
Hey,
whoa.
Jack.
He'll, no, I'm telling you, he go down. How many times this year did we see go straight down the field, score, and then disappear until the third, fourth quarter to where, okay, now we need points again. That happened several times, seven,
Man,
8 times this year.
but you look, man. Hey, shout out Gift. What's up with you, thug?
What's good with it, all?
Chilling, man. That nigga get me. He upsetting me this morning, dog. Hey, where you been at all this time, holding all that Bryce hate? Yeah, you been holding all that Bryce hate.
Man, I ain't never liked Bryce.
Damn.
I ain't never liked him.
Yeah, I can tell.
Damn.
Yeah, I can tell.
I was right with you, draft day, right with you, right beside you. Oh, CJ is this person. But it was again the same. What he do now is very consistent with what he did in college. So just a lot of people overlooked it in college. That's all.
Hey, he do sound like 336 a little bit, but nah, that ain't 336. Tell them who you are, so they know who you are, thug.
Oh, third place winner, almost, almost got that
Yeah, you
thing in the
almost. Yeah.
18
I
team.
gotta watch your ass too, cuz. Yeah, Nick Fantasy.
Brandon,
Nick Fantasy. I know who I'm watching. I know who the fuck I gotta keep eye on. You niggas know how to play fantasy, I see.
a little bit, yeah, nah.
Nah, that
Brandon,
ain't 336. That's my dog Brandon Cottons.
yeah,
Tell her, yeah. Tell her who you are, dog.
man, Brandon, I'm from Charlotte, man, born and raised, been here,
Yeah, yeah.
704, 980, all that.
Yes,
Um,
sir. He
been around
always
since
in the
95,
chat,
my
chat.
season.
Yeah, he always
I ain't
pop in
never
the
had none
chat.
of the other
Y'all know
teams.
who he is.
I
He
know
been
you don't be
fucking
walking.
with
I
me
know
for
you don't be
years,
walking
though.
feet.
Brandon been fucking with me for years, chat. You know what I mean? Big time for years. Shout out just like that. What up? He say bet he was rooting for Bryce this past weekend.
Oh, absolutely. I don't want to see the man fail. I'm just telling you what I see and what I don't like. I ain't gonna tell you I like somebody and I don't. It's just what it is.
Well, yeah, man. I hear what you saying. But when you said Bryce, yeah, you would just move on from Bryce. Yeah, you want to put us back behind the goddamn 9 ball, don't you?
Hell yeah.
I mean, when you
You
hold
want us
on,
back behind the 9 ball, Chet.
hey, when we tried to hold on the last time, or tried to put band-aids on, just drafting something new, whatever it may be, we was already behind. We've been
No,
behind.
Bryce Young is our guy, Brad. He our guy. Say it.
All right. I
Say
hope
it.
so.
Bryce
I,
Young
I,
is the guy. Let me hear you
I
say
hope
that.
so. I still ain't seen enough. I hope so.
Well, I mean, what more do you need to see, sir?
Again, consistency, bruh. Consistency. It's like it's up and down. It's like, okay,
Well,
the
goddamn,
400. Okay, we good
team
now. Come
was
on,
up and
sir.
down, man.
You say who?
I mean, players, the team was up and down. You act like Bryce was the only up and down player on this team.
And understand why I got so much. Um, I just hold him to a much higher standard, as we should our quarterback. Okay, I just hold him to a much higher standard. That's out of respect. And then me being from Charlotte, born and raised, I know what we need on the team. And if that player at that position ain't pushing everybody forward and ain't putting it out on the line, ain't nobody go follow that shit. It's just what it is. So
That's
I,
a
I hold
fact.
that to a high standard. I want him to go higher. He got the ability. So the inconsistency is these little small things in his game that if he correct, we will be good. We will be in the playoffs every single year. It's just it's not happening right now. And
That's
I
a
need to
fact.
see that from them. And that's just true. And
But
people that
but
don't like hearing
but
it, they just
it
searching.
is
You
it
right.
is happening right now. It is happening right now. What you mean it
So
ain't happening? It's just not happening. It is happening.
and this feels so another thing that I don't like is this feels so eerily familiar to last off season. Last off season we were saying, okay, he got everything, he's gonna be good. Watch what he do this year. We get 3 games in and everybody back to, oh, what the hell is going on? And
I
you gotta
wouldn't
think
back
hold
to
on.
what the hell is going on. We come on, cuz.
Most of
That's
the
the
fan base was.
guy.
Most of the fan base was.
Shout out Charlie the gamer chat, lighting that screen up. Say,
Hey,
go ahead and take it off. He say, go ahead and take it off. God damn it. He say he's talking stupid. God damn, Brandon. He
hey,
knocking you.
look, last offseason we was some goddamn
He
losers,
said,
wasn't we?
get you out of here, Brandon, for that little light 25. And we'll see his ass. Yeah, we putting him in the chat. He just got his head knocked off. Matter of fact, yeah. Next time, if you knock a nigga head off, you better put it in the cash app. It don't work super chat. It only work cash app. Shout out Brandon. He say, take his guy, go knock his fucking top off. He say he talking stupid. He say every quarterback he named has a superior defense. He said we go from second rank. Yeah, I know. He say we go from record breaking to worse to 15. I don't know. A lot of people that be talking against Bryce it's like they be putting unsurmountable things against him. You know what I mean? Like almost to say that other quarterbacks don't make mistakes, other quarterbacks don't throw interceptions. They talk like Bryce, the only quarterback that loses in the NFL. I mean, it's just some of the stupidest shit I ever heard. Gib, how you feel about the 5th year?
Man,
Oh shit.
motherfucker.
They go 336 in the chat. He say shout out to that man for speaking the truth. Well, yeah, he just got his head knocked off, just like you. Y'all in the knockout pod.
Hey, his truth got his ass decapitated, didn't it?
And because it ain't truth. To me, it's like
That's why I said
misguided
his truth.
opinions, man. It ain't truth. It's y'all opinion on that shit.
Hey, that's why I said his truth. His truth got his ass decapitated. Cause what they want Bryce to be motherfucking perfect. Show me a perfect quarterback in the NFL.
It ain't one. It ain't one, dog. But that's how they act like Bryce is supposed to be perfect. Bryce ain't supposed to miss a pass. Bryce ain't supposed to miss a read. Yeah, that's how they act. Now we can't leave 336 alone. His ass is in exile right now.
That nigga behind the wall.
Number was put on his hating ass head.
He behind the wall for goddamn. He got a whole nother year to pull on.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do.
And we're in the halfway house.
Yeah, he got a whole nother year.
He ain't made it to the halfway house yet. He got a whole nother year to pull.
Shout out Mike Platt in the chat. He said, "Can Bryce throw for 3,000 yards before y'all can call him good?"
He done throw for 3,000.
He done done that, bitch.
What kind of dumbass man? And
yeah, he's done that, bitch. Yeah, now we go see who get the 30 touchdowns first between Caleb Williams and Bryce Young in the regular season.
That nigga eating hot cereal with a fucking fork.
Hey, shout out Mike Platt, man. You better be doing what you got to do to get to Charlotte when y'all come this way, man. You been in my chat for 3 years talking shit. Yeah, you got to pop out. Come holler at me. Said these Bryce haters dumb as fuck. I mean, they relentless is what they are at every angle. I mean, if they can't hate this way, they'll find another way to hate or to make up some shit. Shout out to everybody in here. Jump in their goddamn cash app. Support the content, chat. What we doing? I'm about to take her over here. All right. Shout out to everybody in here. Double tap it. Share the live, chat. Share the live. Mike Platt say, I'll be there. You better, goddammit. You better. Yeah, man. Say Bryce got to win a playoff game to be on Caleb level. Okay, then. Okay. Yeah, say that. Say that, Mike Platt. Gip, talk to me, thug.
Man, Uncle, I don't know what these niggas expect out of Bryce, man. I don't know. They want a motherfucker to be perfect, my nigga, or something. I don't know what the hell it is, man. But, hey, they can complain and whine and bitch and moan all they want to. Bryce Young is our quarterback for the foreseeable future, my nigga.
Yeah. You see, y'all be bullshitting. Bryce Young height don't affect his decision making. He gonna make the same decision whether he was 5'11" or 6'6". Yeah, man, it really don't matter. Say, I hit the cash app next time. Say less. Say less, my G. Yeah, man. But yeah, I don't think Bryce Young, yeah, he would make the same decisions no matter what size of frame. Not less. Now I can't say that because if Bryce was like 6'5", 240, I think he'll be trying to run niggas over more. He'll be one of them damn type of quarterbacks. Shout out Eric Sanchez. Say, homie, how much to keep 336 in the upside down?
God damn.
250, we'll never see him. Yeah, man. Shout out Todd Fitch. Say Bryce has two previous coaches, but Dave is the first stabilized coach. Yeah, that's a fact. Say 5th year option to evaluate Bryce and Dave. He only had 2 full years. I mean, I don't think they evaluating Bryce no more, Chad. Yeah, because if Bryce come out and look a certain way next season early, he'll get that money. Stay right there, Chad. Talk your shit, Gil.
Bryce gonna show these motherfuckers what time it is, man. If I don't know how people still out on Bryce unless you just really don't like the kid, man. That's the only thing I can see.
I think that's all it is. They just, like they say, they just want another quarterback. They don't know who they want. They don't know who it could be. Hell, now if they fuck around and get Andy Dalton in this bitch, then what? Yeah, man. You say free 336. It's gonna cost you $550 to free it. That's what it's gonna cost you.
And ain't nobody in free agency but goddamn Gardner Minshew. You want that motherfucker?
Hell, I mean, all he can do is back Bryce up.
Yeah, we'll take him to take Andy's spot.
Shout out Sean McCreary. Say we need linebackers. Say first to be aggressive this season. Yeah, we do. I mean, yeah,
Damn
that's
sure
a
do.
fact. We don't need any quarterback. We don't need no goddamn. It's not like quarterback is our need. Hell no. Nah. We know Bryce can win this division now.
Hey,
We
you
know
know
he can
something?
win.
You know something else, man? I've been a little hard on Trevor Wallace, which I still don't think he that guy. But the thing is, though, I didn't realize the motherfucker ain't but 22 years old, though. Trevor Wallace a
Who you
young cat.
talking about?
Trevor Wallace.
Yeah, young, but his shoulder fucked up because a linebacker
Yeah.
with a fucked up shoulder.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah. He say, hey, when you doing playoff bet when am I doing bet payouts? They in a couple days, dog. Everybody getting paid out. All fantasy winners and all bet winners will be paid in a couple days. Just make sure y'all request winning, especially my bet. The ones that won your little bets, little bullshit bets. Just request your winning from my Cash App. Make sure it's in the Cash App. And all my fantasy winners, I will be contacting y'all. Yeah. I need y'all Cash Apps, though. That's the only way. Yeah, I need everybody Cash App, cuz. Yeah, everybody's Cash App. That's what I need. Shout out everybody in the chat. Double tap the screen. Yeah, your money coming. Mike Platt. Yeah. Damn, listen at him, chat. Yeah, you was just one bet that I lost. Yeah, I bet Mike Platt on touchdowns, chat. Between Bryce Young and Caleb Williams, the most passing touchdowns, and that bitch beat me. Yep, sure did. Yeah, everybody will be paid. What's today? Thursday? Yeah, y'all be paid next week, no later than next week, guaranteed. All y'all, everybody who won, even my fantasy winners, y'all all getting paid on the same day. Everybody getting paid. Shout out my nigga Gip. Talk to me, man. Yeah, Chad, niggas out here, y'all gotta understand that's a lot of money. I gotta kick out a lot of bread, especially when it come to my fantasy winners. I ain't, when it come to the damn I ain't lose no bets like that, Chad. Yeah, I ain't bet no motherfucking money like that in the bets though. Yeah, it's light money. Little light money when it come to he say respect to y'all. Respect to y'all. Good season for both of our teams. It really was though. I know y'all Bear fans enjoyed y'all year this year, and I know goddamn well us Panther fans did. Shit, it was a hell of a season, and it sets up for a beautiful fucking clash in Charlotte. I hope we open the season with y'all bitch asses in the bank. God, I hope we open the season with they bitch ass. He say, read my super chat. My bad, Thug. Yeah, chat. That'll be a great game. Chicago in the bank, week 1.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will.
He say moving on from Bryce will only set the team back again. I
Right.
read this already. He said, we are moving forward. If not a franchise, he's at least a depth piece for when we find our guy. That's what I will say. If all else fails, Bryce is a bridge. He's a bridge quarterback. If all else fails, you know what I mean. You would want Bryce to be that bridge and then a backup if so. Shit, yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Bryce notices his goddamn team. He know it.
Hey, look, and the team know it.
Yeah. The fan base knows it. The team knows it.
It's just a couple of damn seasoned salt crayon eating motherfuckers out here. They can't get their damn head. They can't wrap their mind around young 9 being our guy, but he's our guy.
Hey, shout out everybody in here, chat. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all again, man. Support the content, chat. Yeah, I'm a businessman. Put it in the Cash App. Y'all keep the content going today. He say, shout out Cross. Say first overall pick, a bridge. I said, if all else fail, you wet face motherfucker. If all else fails, Cross, then you use Bryce as a bridge. Hell, because that's essentially what every first overall pick end up being.
Yeah, it ain't like first overall pick a bust, motherfucker. What you think?
Yeah. I mean, he won't be a bust, nigga. You use him till you can get goddamn develop a guy. First overall. But shit, I want 2 first overall picks at quarterback on my depth chart. Motherfucker. Say that's what you hoping for. No, I'm not hoping for shit. I know Bryce our guy. Oh, spam face motherfucker. Why quit with that shit? Yeah, you better stop with that shit, Cross. Fuck around, find yourself on a block list somewhere. Put his ass clean on a block list. Say, what up? Yeah, hey, look, man. Who plays Saturday real quick? Who playing Saturday? Who we got Saturday? God damn it. I don't know if I'm going to be watching that shit or not. I don't know, Chet. Who played this Saturday, Gip? You don't know?
I don't know who plays Saturday, but I know Sunday is New England and Houston play Sunday, right?
Oh shit! Let me find out. I got you. I'll find out. I got you. Hell, I don't know who the fuck playing this weekend. I mean, my Panthers ain't in it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with it. They done lost my interest. My Panthers ain't in it no more.
All right, so we got the Bills versus the Broncos and Niners and Seahawks Saturday. Texas Patriots Sunday, Rams Bears Sunday.
I probably watch Sunday. I ain't even interested in that shit Saturday, though.
Man, we would have been so fucking lit in Charlotte this weekend, boy. No, that would have been in Seattle. We would have had to go to Seattle. Yeah, but we still would have been lit.
I might check that Seattle and LA game out. See what the fuck they talking about.
Yeah, I don't know about what who play we got Saturday games. Bills, Broncos, 49ers, Seahawks. Yeah, I might slide out. That's my birthday though. Saturday, I might not be live, Chad. I got shit going on. I might pop out in Charlotte. I might not. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. He say blocked for speaking on opinion. No, he didn't get blocked for speaking his opinion. He got blocked for saying shit that Panther fans are against. That's all. Shit, I like that nigga said yesterday, Bryce ain't have cancer, so he don't know what keep pounding mean. I should have blocked his ass.
What the fuck? God damn.
He said, we should have had the Bears on. It wouldn't have mattered to me. It wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, man, Donna B say Capricorn madness season. We everywhere in this motherfucking chat. Happy birthday to my Capricorns. Y'all know the vibes. I'm taking all birthday love in the Cash App chat. Where that love at? Who got my bottle this weekend? God damn. Hey, nobody got, who got my drink this weekend, chat? Yeah, where the birthday love? Shout out SC Panther boy Barkley in the chat. Say the Raiders first have to give up a few draft picks to compensate his contract before he got 2 more years left. Damn. Yeah, the Panthers ain't in the playoffs. It ain't even intriguing no more. We was the most intriguing team in the goddamn playoff.
I swear, man.
Hey, they'll see it. The league will see it when the ratings drop like a motherfucker this weekend. Yeah, the ratings gonna be down like a bitch this weekend. Yeah, because the Carolina Panthers made that shit go. Yeah, we had that shit going last week. Big ratings, big fucking ratings. You know what I mean? Go look at the numbers. I think was the most watched game Saturday.
America's team.
Yeah, big fucking ratings around this bitch. I bet you we won't get eliminated in the wild card no goddamn more.
Damn
shit.
right.
Yeah, not according. Yeah, watch what I'm telling you. See, now they say it's the second most ratings. Okay, I take that. Big fucking ratings, goddammit. Big ratings.
Oh shit.
You all right, nigga? Oh, sick ass.
Now I'm on this green thing.
Nigga sick, check. God damn.
That's
The
that
nigga
green
sick.
thing.
I believe you, nigga. Hey, I got some good over here, too. You know what I mean? It's birthday time round this bitch, check. It's definitely birthday time. Trying to figure out where the love at, though, man. He say, nope. Hoopla TV say you didn't mention Sam Mills and his fight in the same. No, hell no, nigga. There you go. You said it, nigga. No, Sam Mills and Bryce Young, you shouldn't have even had mentioned Sam Mills fighting for cancer and Bryce not knowing how to fight or not being or embodying keep pounding mantra because he didn't fight for his life over cancer. That what you said, Hoopla. You said Bryce ain't had no battle with cancer, so he don't know what keep pounding mean. That's what you said, sir. Yeah, he said that shit. Yeah, he did. Cali Blue didn't say Bryce didn't have cancer, so he don't know what keep pounding is, Hoopla. You said that shit. That's what you said. Yeah, then y'all niggas be acting like y'all ain't say that shit, like niggas didn't hear you say it, man. Everybody heard you say that silly shit. It was strange. Some strange shit. Shout out Freddie Jones. Say that's a horrible take by you. I didn't say that. That was one of these niggas on my panel yesterday. I almost blocked his ass. Because I asked the question yesterday. I said, does Bryce Young embody the keep pounding mantra? And everybody on the panel said, hell yeah, except for one man. Except for one guy. Yeah, except for one guy. He felt different about Bryce and the keep pounding mantra. All right, but link in the chat there. You more than welcome, or else I'm getting the fuck up out of here, chat. That's what we get ready to do. We get ready to get the hell up out of here, chat. I'm gonna go live on the other platform. We got to grind, chat. It's about the grind. Shout out Freddie, say always and forever. Bryce Young always does. That's a fact. Storm TV and that bitch say y'all still have to go through the Saints. That's a fact. We got to beat the Saints. Say,
let me ask you a question unrelated to the subject right quick.
What's that?
Do you familiar with Anton Daniels?
Yeah, I seen that shit. You know, I'm gonna cover that. I'm covering that shit. I'm covering that shit this evening. I would have did it yesterday. You know what I mean? Don't even worry about it. Yeah, I'm gonna be all on that shit. He said, I'll catch you later. Oh, shout out Hoopla TV. Yeah, I know what you talking about, nigga. That shit was hilarious, cuz.
Yeah. Hey, man, I hate that son bitch, huh? I hate that motherfucker, man.
Shout out my dog Brandon Condon. Oh, I ain't pissed at you, nigga. He said, if you're not pissed, that's what we gotta sit back and watch. Drake May, Bo Nick, CJ Stroud, Caleb Williams, Brock Purdy still playing. Come on, but look at the motherfuckers that's not, though. Look at the quarterbacks that's not playing, sir. Why would you do? See, that's the Bryce haters right there. Brandon, I thought you was better than that. I thought you was better than that. I thought you was a Bryce fan, cuz. I really fucking did. I thought you was a Bryce fan. Big Tight say, thanks for the content. Yeah, man, you know I love you, Big Tight. Say, hey, same to you, man. God damn. Why would he say that shit, Chad? Why would he mention them quarterbacks? I mean, yeah. Now I want you to type the goddamn 5 or 6 that ain't playing this Sunday. Tell me now. Tell me the ones that's out now, sir. Tell me.
We're gonna see if Sam Darnold able to go toe to toe with old boy like Bryce did Saturday.
And I doubt he will. You know what I mean? But Sam Donald has a fucking defense that does
He damn
not
so
miss
do.
tackles.
He
They
damn
don't
so
miss
do.
tackles, cuz.
They damn so don't. Them some tackling motherfuckers. That's what make them so good, man. If we could fucking tackle, we would be better.
That's a fact, cuz.
We got motherfuckers that like to run through that bitch 95 miles per hour and miss tackles and shit like that and try to grab people's legs and shit.
Talk to them. Talk to their ass. Let the people know what you're doing. Let them know, goddammit. Talk to them, Gip.
Man, these folks know, man. They just want to play dumb. Look, we won't go out in the wild card. We ain't even playing for no wild card in 26. We playing for that motherfucking division.
And that's a fact. And we're going to get the division, cuz. We're going to get that damn division.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Scary ass nigga. I don't know why they scared, man. But again, I'm going to tell you like this. I can't wait to see a motherfucker that really want to see what we got going on, chat. Yeah, me. The Carolina Panthers will be a division champ again. I got us winning the division again. I definitely do.
Damn right.
What about you, Gip?
I definitely got us winning the division. Hey, look, we're not gonna win by work we did during the season. We're gonna take that motherfucker forcefully this year. Forcefully.
Hey, look, I can't believe these niggas scared, man.
They've been scared all season.
Catching bodies like a bitch in this motherfucker, boy. Talk to him. Shout out Brandon Kaja. I can't believe you said that. That's your fault. I can't believe you said that silly shit. Hey, these motherfuckers be talking, boy. They'll tell on themselves, won't they?
Hell yeah.
Shout out Daddy Ahmad, say Saints running shit. Yeah, I doubt it, cuz. I ain't gonna say that.
They can run shit. They gonna run into some shit at the bank though.
Who the Saints?
Yeah, I said they could run shit, but they gonna run into some shit when they come to the bank though. They gonna run into some shit.
Nah, we gotta beat their ass, cuz. We gotta beat their ass. We gotta beat the Saints.
Yeah, we gonna get them.
Shout out Freddie Jones, man. You already know what he said. He said not CJ Brandon. What you talking about, though? What you talking about, man? He motherfucker bullshitting. Shout out Sean McQuarrie. Hey, look, I don't know what else to say about it, man. Hey, look, how you feel about these motherfuckers?
And along those lines, something that everybody wants to know
about motherfuckers saying
is
Bryce Young shouldn't have got that extension, if you will.
Man, they crazy as hell. He more than earned that extension this season, dog. In my eyes, he more than earned that motherfucker.
I think so too, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I really do. Yeah, that Bryce. I think Bryce done more than enough. I just everybody got a different take on it though. Everybody feel like either Bryce doesn't deserve it or he ain't do enough. That's how they feel, cuz.
They double talk, man. And one breath, the motherfucker tell you he got the clutch gene, and the next goddamn breath they tell you he ain't worth it. They crazy as hell, man. I don't know what's wrong with these cats, man.
I know exactly what's wrong with these motherfuckers. I know exactly what's wrong with them, doc. Shit, shout out Freddie Jones in his bitch. Freddie goddamn Jones. I like that name. Donna B, what up? Shout out Donna B. Talk to us. Shout out old Donna B. B Print say they earned that for sure. Yeah, they did, B Print. You know they earned.
I seen we got the goddamn best we got the best fucking cornerback duo in the fucking league. It's been confirmed.
Yep, that's what they said. That's what they calling them, cuz.
Yes, sir.
But how you feel about it?
Hey, look. Hey, 10 interceptions, my nigga.
Yeah. As a duo, I think they both
As a
got
duo.
5 apiece.
Yeah, they got solid piece.
Yeah, 5 apiece.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
I love it, man. I love it.
And
that's how it's supposed to be.
And we got a receiving duo on the offense.
A big boy receiving duo.
Yeah. Coker and McMillan. Yeah. So, man, it's only up from here, huh?
Yeah, you goddamn right it is.
It's only up from here.
You goddamn right it is, Thug. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I tell you what, though, Gip, man, enjoy your afternoon, my G. I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, man, I enjoy your day, my G. I'll see you later on.
For sure, you do the same, bro. Hey, look, man. Hey, you going live on Real G today?
Yeah, I might just, I'll be over there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, look.
Yeah.
I had to ask you, you saw that Anton Daniels bullshit, man.
Yeah, I seen that shit, man. I was all over that shit, cuz.
Hey, man, I don't like that motherfucker, but hey, look, one thing he got in common with me is I don't come from no fucking Democrat family, bro. I don't come from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We don't do that shit.
Nah.
We don't do that shit, cuz.
But like, that's as far as me and him, that's as far as what we got in common, that's as far as that go. But yeah, I ain't with that Democrat shit though, at all.
Well, you know what time it is, my G. Hey, look, I'll see you later on, Thug.
For sure, man.
In the chat, man. We gone, baby.
One love.